Now, I try to be nice. I try to be a light shiner. I try to even give people an opportunity to hold themselves accountable. Um, because here's the thing: there's one thing about not liking a person; it's another thing to make false accusations. So it's now official. I'm suing the first adoptee from Adoptee Talk. I told you guys I was going to sue y'all. I told you I was going to sue you. I told you I would take everything from you if you continued to try to harm me when I did nothing to you. You didn't like me. That's it. But to make a false murder plot? Ugh. One thing about me is that I'm patient. I survived 37 foster homes. I was homeless for years. I don't care if it takes me 7 months. I'll be quiet for 7 months. And this is the problem with some of you bitches. Some of you bitches don't know how to be quiet. I'll be quiet for 7 months. I'll be quiet for 6 months. I'll be quiet for 5 months. I will continue to do the work that I'm supposed to do and I'm expected to do in my life. But at the end of the day, I will always remember the people who went out of their way to try to make my life a living hell. It's one thing to make my life a living hell. It's another thing to completely defame, right? And to also just blatantly lie. Just blatantly lie. Anyone who's watching this, you should have watched my behavior over the last 6 to 8 months. You don't got to interact with these bitches. You don't have to talk about it every day. When you strike, strike. Everyone involved in this, y'all, I told y'all, come. And hey, babes, the bloggers, y'all are on there too. The bloggers, just because you can say allegedly, no, y'all sat there. And y'all allowed myself, my reputation, my business, my company, my future engagements to be harmed. So there's a couple bloggers, y'all getting sued too. You're getting sued too. You know who you are. Y'all all got served today. You know who you are. When I hit one time and I hit everybody at the same time. We move like water. It's not going to be, no, everybody getting hit. And if you ain't got hit yet, it's coming. It might just be that my investigation team just has to do a little bit more research. The way that you guys single-handedly tried to destroy my life over a complete lie. And then, I'm going to be honest, y'all bitches watched these bitches lie and y'all just said, okay, yeah, he proved that she lied. And why are everybody silent? Hey, ladies, why is everybody silent? Y'all real quiet. Because let it have been your son. Let it have been your spouse. Let it have been your friend who has been completely lied on. It's a complete and utter lie. Based on nothing but pure jealousy. You're not just going to stand back and just allow it to happen. Or are you? I don't know. That goes on your character. But what I do know is that Miss Tracy Hughes has officially been served today. She will be served by the courts in the next 72 hours. But she's aware. We've emailed her the court documents. The judge has filed the paperwork. I'm going to read the paperwork here in a minute. After I'm making lunch right now. We're having pork tenderloin. But yeah, guys, just because I was silent, and here's the thing. Y'all all sat there and was like, oh, he's quiet. Everything's No, everything is not copacetic. You thought that you was going to sit there and ruin my motherfucking life. Think again. And $10,000 that's 1 month, a half a month of payment really for me and my family. But you know what? That's about a half a year worth of income for you, Tracy. So good luck paying that. Good luck paying that, love. And if you don't pay, there's just going to be restitutions against you. I'm going to go after your credit. I'm going to put a lien on everything that you own. And I will make sure that even your children won't qualify for any fucking loans. Because you could have just left me the fuck alone. Oh, yes. Silence is often planned. Bitch, I've been planning and planning and planning. Let me get this lunch set up and then we will get into the lawsuit. So last January, on January the 11th, Tracy Hughes made a video stating that I was planning to unalive her friend. Now, this was a very, y'all, if you've seen this video, even like a person, even with a person with a little bit of common sense would have been like, this is probably not the best video, especially if you have no court documents. This is all what we consider hearsay in the legal realm. Now, instead of jumping on the bandwagon, instead of threatening people, you know what I did? I handled this shit legally. I took each and every single one of them down strategically. Me and my team worked together. We worked on all legal sides. We worked on the civil side. We worked on the criminal side. There is still a criminal investigation going on against these people because they did break rules and laws. I was just notified by the investigator that there's an ongoing criminal investigation on my stalker, so I can't say much about the stalker. I can't say a lot about Tracy Hughes, who I'm suing today, which I've already filed suit against today, rather. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to keep just chit-chatting until I make this. What's going on here? I'm suing people. So, also, every single adoptee who raised their hand and said that I harmed you, that Karlos Dillard harmed you, I hope that you have documentation of said harm, and I hope that it stands up in court, because I'm going to knock down every single one of you, one by one, starting with Tracy Hughes. So every single one, and baby, don't bother trying to delete the video now. Why do you think I've been quiet for the last 4.5, 5 months? We already got everything we need. We've already sent out private investigators. We've already sent out researchers. We've already talked to our legal team. They're coming out. We're starting with Tracy first because she's the main one. She's the main one that colluded with you guys to start this narrative. So just like Tracy has an opportunity, y'all also have opportunity to still put in a redaction, right? And a retraction. And even through a lawsuit, you still have the opportunity to negotiate a settlement. Now, I don't think I'm finna settle. I don't think I'm finna settle with shit. Especially with some of y'all, my case is ironclad. Some of y'all might settle. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how you actually are. We'll see what you say. But as far as right now, I'm settling with nobody. I'm suing half of the adoptee talk. Starting with Tracy, she just got served today. I don't know why y'all thought this was a game. I don't know why y'all thought that playing with me was something that you could do, but you cannot, and you will never not. I've survived too much. I've done too much in my life to allow people like y'all to usurp any type of fraudulent as authority that you think that you have over me in my life. But you sit there and make up lies. And mind you guys, the video's still up on her platform right now. Babes, the only reason why we waited is because the longer that video stayed up, the more comments, the more DMs I got about that video, the more I have for evidence, which is why the judge granted me a legal lawsuit against you today. You sat there and allowed people to make death threats in your comment section against me. You sat there and allowed people to create narratives that you knew weren't true. And then even after you went to court. So we have the last court date. I think it was April 8th is the last time that my stalker tried to take me to court, trying to take down the stalking injunction. She wanted to reverse the injunction. Long story short, a new judge said no. Tracy Hughes was there. Tracy was there, and she actually didn't even get to say anything besides her name. Literally, that's all she got to say was her name. The judge upheld the injunction. My attorney was there. We proved our point once again for the 4th fucking time in court. And since then, I haven't heard much from my stalker because there's an ongoing police investigation. That's all I can say about that. If you guys want to know more, I would keep your ears tuned to the local news in Phoenix, Arizona. Because they don't just put private investigators on, or they don't put investigators, not private, they don't just put investigators on just regular stalking injunctions. So I am aware that there is an ongoing investigation against her. I don't know how it's going. They know my business. I will get alerted when the police have done their jobs. Now, when people ask me, why am I taking it this far? You should ask yourself, why did they take it this far? Why has no one made... I went through suicidal ideations. There was an attempt. These people made up a whole lie about me planning to unalive someone who is still very much well alive. Ask yourself, if I was planning this and why is she still alive? Because that was never the plan. You were bamboozled by Black women with severe trauma from their adoptions who usurped their Blackness to try to harm a Black man. That's it. Point blank, period. And now they're being sued. So anybody coming up being like, oh, well, you shouldn't sue. Fuck. Well, here's the thing. Who's going to pay for these attorney fees that I've had to do? Who's going to pay for the mental health care that I've had to pay for? Who's going to pay for the chiropractic? Who's going to pay for the massage therapy? Who's going to pay for the the outpatient care that I've had to pay for the last 6 months? None of y'all are paying for it. What's this? So Tracy acted as if she had your back and did it. No, she never acted like she had my back. Mind you, these people were all followers of mine. These people were all people who I've helped financially. They've been on my podcast. They've been on my platform. The people who came and made their false accusations against me were all people that I've helped. So no, they weren't like my friends, but you could say that they were online associates. They were online colleagues in the same industry, the adoption industry, right? The adoption talk, which all of you, if you're here for adoption for one reason or another. Adoption talk is vicious. It's vicious and it's also acidic. It's also just, honestly, if I'm being truly honest, it's sad. It's sad because even to this day, there is no accountability from none of them. I've gone on in the last 6 months. I have new clients. We've produced new books. I've helped 2 other clients publish books. I've gone to conferences. Mind you, this is after these people tried to get my conferences canceled. They tried to get my keynote speeches canceled. They accomplished a couple. I was only out of six things that I had booked for at least a year. I was only able to obtain 2 of them. So because homegirl lost in court, and because Tracy, you're gonna lose in court too, all that money that I lost, that was already accredited to me because of your fucking lies, that's what that $10,000 is for. That, legal fees, headache, emotional, just fucking dysregulation. They went specifically, and there was only 2 organizations, and I'll shout you out. The Right to Know, Untangling Our Roots, that conference, and then also the Fathers Foundation, the Family and Fathers Coalitions of America. Only 2 of them. The rest of y'all, only out of the 6 that had promised to pay me after working months on conferences, on speeches, on sessions, only one of them said, hey, Karlos, we feel bad because we don't know who to believe, but here is your payment. Only one of them gave, and it was the smallest one. So I lost large payments that provided my family this. Now, also, this is the first time also that I'm letting y'all know, I don't know which one of you bitches did it, but my husband is also recently laid off. And that's something that specifically you guys said that you were going to do. Outspoken the adoptee, you said that you're going after my husband's job. Tracy, you say you're going after my husband's job. And then also, Mr. Thomas DeVille Bishop said you're going after my husband's job. It wasn't enough. I had enough evidence to show the judge today that you all had a vendetta, not only against my family, not only did you guys stalk and harass, you went after our livelihood. So, babes, this is just the beginning when I say we're going after all of you. Yes, we already have emails that you guys sent the conferences into his employment saying the lies that was already proven wrong. The reason why I haven't been online, guys, is because me and my family have had to financially restructure. This lawsuit and these things have cost us 20s of thousands of dollars. They have gone after my conferences, they have gone after my clients, and they've gone after my husband's positions. I'm not going to make a GoFundMe and beg like the rest of you bitches who do on Adoptee Talk. I'm going to pull myself up by the fucking bootstraps like I advise the rest of you bitches to do, and I'm going to figure it the fuck out. And part of that is suing the fuck out of you bitches. That's part of it. That's part of it. You think you're just going to go over here and take things from people that worked hard to get them? No, and you will be stopped. So now we have proof that 1, you lied about the video to begin with. 2, you still have it posted at 4.2 million views. 3, you and your friends colluded to affect me emotionally, financially, and spiritually, and socially, and economically. This is going to be a knockout of the park. Tracy Hughes, you have been alerted. I suggest that you get an attorney quick, fast, and in a hurry. And for all the other adoptees that are watching this and y'all reporting back, every single one of y'all who raised your hand, who hopped on a live, who made a Discord, because just like adoptees, y'all can't hold shit. You have a leak. Y'all have a leak. Just like you'll always have a leak. You think that you're going to be able to say this shit on Discord? I have all of y'all's Discords. All y'all's little private conversations, you have a leak. So please, I cannot wait 1 second. So please check your mail, check your emails, check your front door, because we're doing certified mail. We're also doing process service. Bitch, you might get all three. You might get an email, a certified piece of mail, and a process server, depending on how I feel that day. If you guys want to come up, if you have anything you want to add, because when I say I'm suing I'm suing all of Adoption Talk. I'm starting with Tracy, but I'm suing all of them. All of them. All of them. And for you people who are actually using my copyrighted information on your lives, I'm suing you too. Because some of you bitches are really using like word for word shit that I wrote in my book. I'm suing you too.
I'm just gonna say that these bitches never learn.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up?
I just want.
Y'all saw this from the beginning. I'm gonna hide myself because I'm eating. Y'all saw this from the
Okay.
beginning. From the beginning. What did I say? From the beginning, I said, just leave me alone.
Yep. Period.
I
I
said, you're the best
didn't
people.
realize that they were trying to come for like your husband too. Like that's
They
a bit
did.
Yeah.
much.
They've been trying.
They
When
said,
this
one of
was
them said that he was going to make my husband lose his job, and then that would make me unalive myself. And he wanted to watch my husband watch me unalive slowly.
Wow.
oh,
That's
you mean Thomas's dumbass, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
damn. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. That's fucked up. Honestly.
And the thing
Yeah.
is, Thomas said that on a live on YouTube.
What these
And
people
ladies
are on
know
YouTube doing all this?
it would be different if I was like, oh, this is hearsay that we said that they was said in DMs. No, this was said publicly. All of this has been said publicly, which is why the judge granted it today. This is all public.
Wow.
And these bitches never
And then
learn.
they're lies, because if you remember on the second court date, my stalker said I wasn't asked to make that video. She decided to make that video by herself, didn't she, Tracy? Oh, wait, hold on. Ladies, no. You got a restriction. Come right back up on another account for like in 10 minutes. What is this? Yeah, you got a restriction. So come back up in 10 minutes.
Oh wait, I do too.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh.
Or just come back up later, so like on a different account. Yeah, they got you. That's why I'm saying this is why I'm hiding my face. You got to be careful what you say because they're watching. So all of you who are watching, check your emails, check your post boxes, and also check your front doors. You will be receiving notifications. If you've already received a notification, I highly suggest that you respond to it. But now, guys, I'm actually going to read the court paperwork. Give me a second. Where the hell did it go? Oh, they just be mass reporting, y'all. Y'all know how I do it. That's why I have nobody's faces on here, and I just have the facts. You will be sued and held liable for your behavior online, period. You know who you are. Tracy didn't have me blocked this morning, but when I tagged her in my video on my lifestyle page, she quickly blocked me. So Tracy, I know you saw it, and I also know you got that email because I sent it, and it said it was deliberate. So, and you also are going to get that certified piece of mail. I'm also going to send a process server to you. You can't stay in your house forever. You got to go somewhere. They'll catch you at the grocery store. They'll catch you at the gas station. They'll catch you anywhere they can. They don't. Amanda, I told them to leave me alone. All right, but let's read this. All right. So, make sure y'all tap the screen and share the live. All right. So this is from the Maricopa County. What? The recording is ready? Oh, y'all, we finna have a day. I didn't think I was gonna have this recording until later, like tomorrow or later tonight. Y'all wanna see the last court recording? Y'all want? Let's tap to 10,000 if y'all want to see the last court recording. Let's tap to 10,000. Let's send some gifts. Share. Do a share. Share with like 16 friends. All right, share because we got to get to 10,000 before we see this recording because this recording is gonna bamboozle you. All right, let's get some people in here. Let's see if we can get at least 50. I'm going to old school Carlos. Let's see if we can get at least 50 to 75 people on this live. Send it to all adoptees. I want every single fucking adoptee in this live. I don't care if they like me or if they don't like me. All y'all being sued. Most of y'all, not all y'all. And we're gonna start with Tracy, but we're gonna watch the court system. Do a tap blast. Send it to friends. I'm going to read what I submitted, and then we'll watch the last court case if we get to 10,000 likes, all right? Ladies, know you're still restricted, so I got to let you down, okay, love? Come right back in like 8 minutes, this said. All righty. So this is a petition for a civil assumption, what the fuck does this say? This is the Maricopa Court Justice System for a civil injunction against a personal lawsuit. The plaintiff is myself, Karlos Dillard. The defendant is Tracy Hughes, based out of Michigan. So this is where it says, Karlos Dillard, I allege that the court has jurisdiction over this matter, which they do. The court venue is proper because the debt or obligation that gives rise to this action occurred within the court's precinct in the following location, which is my home address. And by the way, guys, Tracy got sent all of this through email, through certified mail, and she also is going to get a process serve. On 1/11/2026, the defendant knowingly and recklessly published false statements accusing plaintiff of planning to commit murder. These statements were viewed by millions of people, caused plaintiff's life to be threatened and publicly harmed, and forced plaintiff to seek court protection and escalation into stalking and harassment. Plaintiff has been damaged emotionally. What'd you say? Emotionally, physically, financially, and reputationally. Defendant also stated that the plaintiff was dangerous and needed to be stopped, which caused viewers to believe that the plaintiff was dangerous. Text Carpuzzi, Chris. Plaintiff received threats against life and had to seek a stalking injunction against Rebecca Mons, the friend. Despite knowing that her allegations have been proven false in court, the defendant has continued to repeat and promote the false claims that the plaintiff planned to kill her friend Rebecca Mons, resulting in financial loss for the plaintiff. I'm asking that the court award me a judgment against the defendant in the sum of $10,000. I'm also asking for reimbursement of my court costs, interest, and legal rate from the date of judgment. I state under penalty and perjury that the foregoing is true and correct. So that is what the judge received. They did stamp off on it. So these were the instructions for Ms. Hughes. All right, let's see. You are summoned to respond to this complaint by filing a written answer with this court and by paying the required fee. Y'all, it cost me about $200 to file this bitch. So I don't know how much it costs her to do a file. I don't know. If you cannot afford to pay the required fee, you may request the court either waive or defer the fee. If you were served this summons in the state of Arizona, the court must receive your answer within 20 calendar days from the day you were served. So not business days, calendar days. So 20, no, she's not because she's out of the state. If you were served outside of the state of Arizona, which she was, the court must receive your answer within 30 days. So 30 days from today, babes. Or actually, no, tomorrow. You're getting served tomorrow. 30 days from tomorrow. From the date you were served. If the last day is Saturday, Sunday, or a legal holiday, you will have until the next working day to file your answer. When calculating time, do not count the day that you were served within the summons. Your answer must be in writing. A, you may obtain an answer form from this court, or B, you may also obtain this answer form from this link, and they provided a link. Provide a copy of your answer to the plaintiff's or the plaintiff's attorney in accordance with Arizona law. If you fail to file a written answer to this court within the time indicated above, a default judgment may be entered against you, meaning that they'll just make sure that you lost $10,000 ago, love. So there's some specific instructions, Tracy, that was given to you. This is the notice to the defendant that a lawsuit has been filed against you in the justice courts. The one that I really want to highlight, there's 8 of them. The one I really want to highlight to you is You may contact the plaintiff or plaintiff's attorney to try to reach an agreement to settle the lawsuit. However, until the agreement is reached, you must file your answer and participate in the lawsuit. During the lawsuit, the court may require the parties to discuss a settlement. Babes, I'm willing to settle, and that settlement can be as little as you making a retraction. It's always been that. I haven't come after you for money. I don't need your money. What I need for you is to hold yourself accountable as a young woman and actually a good human that you claim to be and just say you fucked up, babe. You fucked up. That's it. That's something that you could just say. You could just say, I fucked up. That's it. That's it. In writing, make a video. Like you made a 4.2. Oh, also like remove said video. It's been the same thing I've asked since this all started. Who's in the comment? Who's up for the guest request? So, guys, let's see. We're at 7.1. Let's tap till we get to 10 so we can start the video. I think Chris said it has video and audio, right, babe? All right, we got video and audio. So I'm finna. Where's it at? Is it on, I can do it on my computer?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I love that.
What?
I love the new system. No more video. Okay, perfect. All right, so let's tap to 10,000, y'all. Share the live. We're gonna watch the last court date. Oh, you're okay. Deb, what do you want to add to the conversation? The apology also should not be allowed to be taken down. Whoa, for the exact amount of time that you had that lie up, which is about 8 months. You put that bitch, 6 months. It's almost June. You had the video up since January. It needs to stay up for at least 6 months. Are we watching the video? What's MRM or T? Well, I don't know what that is, Carpuzzi. Did she? I don't know if she took the video down. I don't know. As of 30 minutes ago, she didn't because my legal team looked at it. So she has it pinned. So you can, mind you, go watch my last video. Several attorneys and several fucking judges told them that they were lying and told them that this was not okay. Keep tapping, y'all. We're at 8.7. Let's get to 10,000. I don't know how people be reading. We only got 13 shares. Let's get them shares up to about 25, 35. Hold it down and do a power tech blast. I want every fucking adoptee in this bitch. Every fucking adoptee in here. Any adoptee that got a platform that opened their fucking minds against me. Here's your opportunity. Here's your opportunity to talk. I will always give an olive branch. I will always shine light. I will always give you an opportunity to speak. But I got a list about 9 of you hoes. We're starting with Tracy. You know who you are. Y'all had no problem raising your hands, making a little sound when y'all thought that this was just online, but this has gone very far. Further than online. Further than online. We have active police investigations for federal crimes. You do know it's a felony. It's a felony to break a court order across state lines. Y'all were really fucking with the right one. Because I couldn't. How the fuck did you ruin your life over some TikTok shit? Hey, Nurse Naya. Dr. Shai, what you missed was the judge approved a lawsuit against Tracy Hughes, who made that video against me. So we've already just read over the claim for the summons. I'm suing her for $10,000. She has 30 days to respond legally or find a settlement. It was approved by the judge today. And so now, since that's been approved, she gets 30 days. I'm going after the next bitch, which we're going to be watching the court case from the next bitch. Oh, I guess I would just say Rebecca Mons, you're next. It should have been clear to who was next, right? You're next, Rebecca Mons. So you will be number 2. Also, be ready to and Rebecca Mons, you know I don't fuck around when it comes to court.
This is likely to be an intense, dangerous storm.
Go ahead. Hey, Dr. Shai, what's up? Hello? Who's there? Hello? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I was like, what the hell? Oh, Dr. Shai, the connection is good.
Froze on all of them.
Go ahead.
No, I wanted to come up here and just say that these aren't the only wild people on the internet, and I'm sick of everyone. Why do people really think you can just talk crazy on this app?
They do because nobody does go to the link that I have gone. Ask yourself, how many people have gone to the links to have injunctions, to have lawsuits, to have attorneys? How many people? A lot of don't. A lot of people just like, oh, these people can get away with it. No, you cannot. No, you cannot. I refuse.
I'm glad someone's doing it because I'm over it.
So we got to 11,000.
Carlos, you shouldn't be the one to have to do this.
Listen, I shouldn't, but I am.
We got your back.
Thanks, love. Carpuzzi, what's up? And then Lady Snow, you can go too. And then we're gonna watch the video, y'all. Keep tapping the screen.
Lady was up first. She can go.
I think she might be in the car.
Okay, that's fair. I am just really excited for you, Carlos. I'm very happy for you. And I am very happy to see Tracy and them and the gang. What do we want to call them? The Sesame Street Bunch? No, we need a different name for something.
No, the Adoption Task Force. They already had an A. It's the same task force.
The Adoptee Task Force Sesame Bunch, sorry. Because they act like puppets. That's why I keep thinking of the Sesame Street. I am very excited that Tracy will be having legal ramifications for that clout that she so desperately wanted. I really hope that a few extra 1,000 followers was worth defaming a person like this.
And I want all of Adoptee Talk to know that y'all are all also responsible. I'd never done anything besides said bullshit Toma. Okay, I've already admitted that. I admitted it in court. It was a bad joke. My bad.
Could I share something else, Carlos?
Go ahead.
Okay, for everyone listening, I was at the psychiatric hospital last week. Do you want to know who I called after my husband? Carlos. Because Carlos is a safe adult. He is a wonderful friend, a wonderful person, and I feel completely safe being vulnerable with him and getting to talk about things. But he is the first person I called after I called my husband. Well, my husband was with me.
And you're the first person I called after I went through what I went through back in December. Because some people have real friendships and some of y'all are just fucking weird. And here's the thing. Not everybody's going to like everyone. I don't expect y'all all to like me. I don't expect y'all all to respect me. But what you won't do is lie. That's what you won't do. All right, guys. So I'm finna get ready to show the last court date. So to set this up, Rebecca Mons, my current stalker, because I'm just giving all names. And this lie that they have going on Adoptee Talk, that I have a gag order, I don't know how many times I have to tell you I do not. I'm just smarter than you all. I am. I'm smarter, I'm classier, and I move like water. I'm silent because I'm planning shit, bitch. And planning meaning using the law and my legal team to make sure that you all deal with the consequences of your actions. So for the last 4 and 5 months, it's not, oh, we can't talk. I've just chosen not to. Partially because there's an ongoing police investigation on Rebecca Mons, and then partially because I was getting ready to do these lawsuits. So for all of you be like, oh, there's a gag order, please call the courts, please call the judge, please call who you think you need to call. Stop believing in these people. They're all pathological liars that are dealing with adoption trauma. I'm smarter than you. I am. I'm so sorry, but I am. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this court case. Give me 1 second. People on the panel, just stay up if you would like. I will be answering questions afterwards. How long is this? I don't remember how long. Shit, this shit's an hour. It's an hour, guys, so my bad already. All right. Oh, we love it. All right. Tap the screen, y'all. Every couple minutes, can y'all put for educational purposes only in the comment section? Because y'all know how they be trying to do me, okay? TikTok, this is for educational purposes, and I do have the legal right to share this public court document, okay? And video. This is really the only one that we need to pay attention to because it's just the one with the court. So y'all want me to zoom in? Zoom in like this? Tell me when it looks good for y'all.
That looks decent.
It looks good? Okay. All right. Don't you? No, I can't help the volume. That's always an issue.
2025 311984. So it's an injunction against harassment that was granted to Karlos Dillard against Rebecca Mons, and Ms. Mons has asked for a post-issuance hearing. Am I correct? All right. And again, for the record, appearance for Mr. Dillard.
Yes, sir. PJ Judd, here on behalf of Dillard, as an important in the seat tonight. If I may, Your Honor,
You may.
Book of it.
Yes, you have a copy for the defendant?
Yes.
Go ahead, hand it to her and bring mine up to me.
Can I do the same, Your Honor?
Yes, if you have a copy for Mr. Judd, make sure you give it to him, and the copy for me. Thank you.
All right, hold on. So, shit. That's just the judge. There is this one.
Computer here.
Babe, come here. Because there, how do we switch this?
Switch it?
Because we're like over here so small. Is that just what we, is that
That's just what you got.
It doesn't allow me to switch who is.
No.
Y'all, she looks the same as she did last time.
Same outfit.
Same outfit. I was looking cute, so it wasn't nothing too much big different. Go back to the last court case, bitch. We look the same.
In the room? On Zoom?
Yeah, they're on Zoom already.
Is that Tracy?
Correct.
Tracy, can you hear me?
Tracy? Tracy?
Tracy, are you there?
Are you there, Tracy?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh,
What is your
there
last
you
name,
are.
Tracy?
Hughes.
Hughes. So, Miss Hughes, right there, right here, back in April, you knew that this judge has upheld this judgment, and you knew that she was lying. So you came to court, Miss Hughes, as a witness. So you heard everything this judge said. So if your defense is going to be, I didn't know, you knew, and we have it on court record.
I'm sorry?
Hughes.
Hughes?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody that may testify at this hearing, raise your right hand. Is there any witnesses behind you, Mr. Judd? They're going to testify, or are they just watching?
They're just watching.
And this includes you, Tracy. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Tracy, you can put your phone back on mute. Just listen to us, because when we have questions for you, I need you to take it off of mute. But that keeps me from having background noise, because the speaker here really is sensitive.
Okay.
Mr. Judge, you have an opening?
Yes, Your Honor. About 3 months ago, the the parties were present in this courtroom, presenting evidence about whether this injunction should or should not be granted. And after hearing both sides fully over several hours, the presiding judge, Lynn Rodriguez, decided to grant the motion based on the preponderance of the evidence. Based on the statement filed by defendant's focus is alleging additional acts of harassment against petitioner rather than presenting any evidence that would cast the findings of the prior hearing in doubt. If the court views the evidence as well as the statement that her allegations are exclusively focused on the behavior of the petitioner, they do not make any denials of what is alleged of her behavior. And so given that the matter was already heard fully during the pre-issuance hearing, I would ask the court review her statement, and I would move for a directed verdict on the allegations that she makes in that statement, with the assumption that even if they are true, they do not, they would not result in a dismissal of this order.
I understand what you're saying. There is a glitch in the rules. We do a pre-issuance hearing, but after it's issued, she is entitled to a post-issuance hearing.
And
Even if it's just to cover the same ground again, she's entitled to it. It's a glitch in the rules.
understood, Your Honor. Okay, then,
So you're going to present the same evidence you did before at the initial hearing, which I did not preside at.
understood.
Okay. In other words, there's another bite at the apple here. It's the rules. Ms. Mons, you heard what he said. Would you like to make it? I'm not taking what he said as evidence.
Right.
I'm not going to take what you're getting ready to tell me right now as evidence. It's just tell me what you think is coming up.
You're good. I'm asking the courts to review a pattern of conduct, not isolated internet arguments. The exhibits shown repeated public statements about me, admissions that the statements in my clips were his own words, interference with my housing, contact with my family, and later threat context language during the December 12th, 2025 live. My purpose in posting clips were documentation of Mr. Dillard's own public statements and harassment towards me. The attached evidence shows escalation well beyond ordinary online disagreements.
Okay. Mr. Judge, your first witness. We're not going to take hours here.
Understood. I call my client, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Dillard, he's going to ask you some questions. If you pull that microphone over between you, because we do record everything. Mr. Judge.
And before I forget, Your Honor, can I also provide the court with a flash drive for video content? Also have a way to play it.
You have a way to play it?
Yes.
Okay. We have this neat setup, the wires on there, but I don't know how to do it.
I do have a flash drive as well.
Okay.
With context clips.
Do you have a way to play it?
I don't.
Are we going to plug it into our computer?
Super slow.
And is it all right that Mr. Dillard remains sitting by me?
I'm sorry?
Is it okay with the court that Mr. Dillard remains sitting by me?
I can't hear you.
Okay. Is it okay with the court that Mr. Dillard remains seated by me?
Oh, yes. This isn't Perry Mason yet. Do you want to get started without the flash drive? We'll work on that.
Yes, Your Honor. And how much time is going to be afforded for this hearing?
I got civil traffic hearing started in 25 minutes.
25 minutes. Okay. We can't plug it in more. Okay, I have the laptop to show it.
All right, well, if you want to plug it into your laptop and we'll all just crowd around and watch it together, and then we'll take...
on the screens, as long as you got his laptop and you can plug it in.
Okay, if you know how to hook it up to the thing, that's good. Let's get a move on.
Okay. So, Mr. Dillard, will you please provide your name and date of birth for the court?
Karlos Dillard, 7/15/1992.
And are you requesting today that your injunction against harassment be upheld?
I am.
And have you included Chris Dillard as a protected party to your order?
I have.
And what is your relationship with Chris Dillard?
He's my married spouse.
And is this a true and accurate copy of your petition?
I don't know why it's doing this, y'all, but it like switched.
How do you know this month?
We were online mutuals.
And what, we're gonna have to use very general language. What's a mutual?
We knew each other online on website, like TikTok.
Okay. And for how long have you known her?
About since 2022.
Okay. And has Ms. Mons committed a series of acts over a period of time directed against you that would cause any reasonable person to be seriously alarmed, annoyed, or harassed?
She has.
And so let's go over these real quick. I know that we're working on short time here. On October 11th, you said that you allege in your petition that you had a contested hearing against her because she filed for an injunction against harassment against you. What was the result of that hearing?
That was on the 10th, October 10th, and it was denied.
Okay. And did she speak to you after the hearing?
She did, in the vestibule.
And what did she say?
She told me to fuck off and that she would destroy me.
Okay. And the day after, you were, you say in your petition that you were on a guest panel and that she spoke to you personally. What does that mean?
We were on a live group chat on TikTok Live where everyone can speak to each other. And she told me that she would never leave me alone and that it was her life mission to destroy me.
And were there witnesses who saw or heard this occur?
There was. My husband was present in my house, and there was about 40 to 50 people on that live.
And did one of them reach out and message you directly?
They did.
Okay, I'm gonna pass you the exhibit book and ask you to turn it to what has been marked as exhibit 2. And just for the sake of expediency, before we go back to that, let's talk about some of the other threatening actions that Ms. Moss is making against you. Did she clue some of her followers in as to how to find your address?
She did. She made a post directing her followers on how to find my address in Arizona.
And is the first page of Exhibit 2 her post?
It is.
And are some of the comments off to the side, are those her followers?
Yes, I believe, yes, they are.
And are the contents regarding that hostile toward you?
Yes, they are.
And is it foreseeable that if you share someone's address or how to find someone's address with a number of people who are hostile towards that person, that could place someone in danger?
It could with her posting, yes.
Okay. As we go forward, there's a, skip forward a few pages, there's a picture of you with a yellow and gold placard. Can you explain the significance of that page?
Yes, this was a conference that I just got done with on March 19th to the 22nd in Georgia called Untangling Our Roots.
Okay, and why is that important?
It was important because it was a face front conference where I would be speaking in public, and her followers suggested that maybe they should reach out to the organization or they should come and harass me there at the conference.
And did both of those happen?
They did.
Okay. So going back to the witness to you being harassed on the guest panel, you go forward a few pages. Is there direct messaging between you and another individual?
Yes, this is the CEO of that organization.
And to be clear, what's the organization?
Untangling Our Roots in a National Association of Adoptees.
And without reading word for word, and if I have it, I moved to admit it too.
All the exhibits are admitted.
Okay. Without going through it word for word, can you sum up what she says?
Jennifer just pretty much says that she is sharing a conversation that I saw in a comment section with the other CEO of the organization, and that they will arrange contact to see if we could find a solution to it.
Okay. And then on October 12th, in your petition, you allege that she enticed others to harass you. How did she entice others to harass you?
She did. She posted on her platform. She put my username down to alert people how they could find me, and also the conferences that I was speaking at, and let them know that they should go reach out to those conferences.
And are some of the pictures there her posting your conferences so that other people can disrupt them?
They are. We have the Untangling Our Events conference, and then we have another conference that's actually this week. It is the Fathers Conference as well.
And then you post a lot of content, right?
It's one of my jobs, yes.
Okay. And there's a debate about what your expectation of privacy. Did you block her from your social media account?
I did.
Okay. And what social media account did you block her from?
TikTok specifically.
Okay. If someone is blocked from your TikTok account, do they have access to the content that you create or post on that account?
No, they shouldn't.
Okay. I'm going to ask, and when did you block her?
I blocked her, it was before the last court hearing, so I would say around October.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to turn to what's been marked as Exhibit 1. Exhibit 1 is a screenshot of her TikTok page.
It is.
And who are most of the posts pictures of?
Myself.
And are most of those videos?
They are.
And do you believe that by posting your material after you blocked her that she was harassing and stalking you?
Yes, with the aims of having people harm me.
And did she post the full content?
Content of what?
Of your videos?
No.
What did you see the videos that she posted?
I did see the videos. The videos that she posted were highly edited, sped up videos that she had been collecting since 2022. They were just audio clips. There were no video clips. And they were just different conversations that she used AI to make up a conversation, make up something that I really didn't say.
Okay. Now, she alleged that you threatened to kill her, right?
Yes.
And what was the result of that allegation?
Her friend Tracy, who I believe is on the line here, made a video that got over 4 million views. And because of that, I had over 10,000 death threats. People threatened to blow my brains out with a hollow point bullet.
Okay. And are some of those death threats included as your Exhibit 4?
They are.
And we don't have time today to go through all of them, but we can go to page 9.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, and what are some of the threats that you got on page 9?
My aunt left a comment under my post that just said, "Karlos, you're a big show. I love you. This is your aunt. How cute." One of her followers says he will be even cuter in an urn. And then he goes on to respond to my aunt and to myself to say, "Hey, auntie, you better start making t-shirts for Karlos and getting arrangements ready. He's going to look even cuter with a hollow point in his dome."
And so, these are followers of Ms. Moms?
They are.
Objection. There's no way to.
Ma'am, you have your turn.
Okay, sorry.
Continue, Mr. Judge.
So, in the interest of time, I won't show all the videos, but I would like to present for the court Exhibit, what is titled as Exhibit 6, and I can play it either off of the USB drive or it is also saved on the hard drive on the computer. Both versions are the exact same.
Is it one of these incidents listed in the petition?
Yes.
Which one is it? What date? December the 13th. Go ahead. You can hook it up and you can all crowd around up here and watch it.
Guys, I made you a mod, so if anything happens when you go in there.
This one's coming up. I can't see it there.
This is Tracy.
Right now, guys, they're playing the video that Tracy posted on her page. If you want to see that video, it's still pinned on her page. I don't want to fast forward, guys, because I don't want them to claim that I'm not being transparent. So it's only a couple more minutes. Just keep tapping the screen, guys. I know this is annoying, but I just want to be transparent to show you guys everything that happened in the last court date. I know this is annoying, but if you guys can keep tapping the screen and sharing the live, that'd be great.
I think it's ridiculous that she still has that video up. Like, that shows how delusional she is. You care so much about having a highly viewed video.
It's her largest
That is your
video. It's her largest video on her platform.
like that's your priority? Really?
Well, it should not have been, because now she's going to have a $10,000 priority.
This is Tracy, who's on.
Look at that. Yeah, I got that. She's still on the line. Continue, Mr. Jeff.
Is the court able to take judicial notice, just for the sake of time, because there was debate in the last hearing about what he said constituted a threat, and it was quite lengthy. I'll go through that debate again if it can be helped. And so, is it possible for this court to listen to the arguments in making that determination?
The arguments made in court?
Made in court during the pre-issuance hearing regarding the substance of what petitioner said that this video is based on.
You have that on your thumb drive?
I have it on so I have the raw footage on the thumb drive, and it's 5 minutes into another video, but the court heard arguments on both sides about whether that footage constituted a threat or not at the last hearing. And I don't know if this court can take judicial notice of that under the current rules, or if it will just be back to play.
Hold that thought. From what I understood in your opening statement, you're not contesting what they said you did. You're saying he did stuff to you which led up to that. Am I correct?
What? Unfortunately, Mr. Dillard.
Am I correct? In other words,
Yes.
do I need to go through everything he said because he told it to a judge before?
This started.
And please. And she decided to issue the injunction, and now you're saying, oh, there's more to the story. Am I correct?
When we went to court the last time, I never got a chance to show any evidence, and she let me know that I needed to have a 2-month time frame. And then that's when I could appeal the courts, and so I sent my appeal got approved.
reserved. Do you have it?
For all the people who watched the last court case, is that a true and accurate statement?
No.
Is that a true, because we all watched the court case, is that a true and accurate statement?
No, the judge flat out told her she was a liar.
She got to sell all of, we didn't even object to much. We sat there for almost 3 hours. So for her to be like, I didn't get the chance to speak. All right, we'll play that game. Let's do it again.
Objection.
Oh, absolutely.
To
Everything on his petition.
it's already been decided. Do you have any objection to me taking what's on the petition that a previous judge accepted? And then, as fact, otherwise we're going to be here for all number of hours again, which I don't have time for.
Right.
And then, assuming it's true, I will listen to your side and be more focused on what you have to add to it. Does that make sense? Would that be acceptable, Mr. Judge?
Yes, Your Honor.
Would that be acceptable to you?
I do have, what is it that he's trying to play?
All the stuff that was said to the previous judge.
Okay. Which are you?
And I'm saying, based on this, Judge Driggs issued it. Are you okay with me taking judicial notice that that's what she did and that's the reason she did it?
Right, because.
And now we'll listen to more of you.
Please.
Because you want to challenge it.
Please.
Is that what you want?
Please.
Okay, take judicial notice. Anything else you want to do? We'll get right over to Ms. Mons.
Just
Pause for the cause. Pause for the cause.
after
To be fair, this is why they say you can self-represent, but you should never. Judicial notice means literally that you agreed that everything that we said in the last court case was true. You just have additional information that you would like to add that you did not add previously. And that evidence has to be so circumstantial that it would overturn a judgment. But you would literally have to have a concrete piece of evidence that backed your defense. She did not have that. So the judge was trying to explain that to her, but she kept cutting him off. She kept cutting him off, kept cutting him off. So I didn't go pro se, bitch. I went full-fledged with an attorney, spent $7,000. So the judge is trying to explain that to her, and she's like, yes. And the last thing he says, or do you just want to be heard? And she goes, yes, I just want to be heard. And he goes, great. Judicial notice. So that means that everything that was said in the last court case is being upheld by this judge. We don't need to go over it. She would have had the time to go over and then re-ask some questions, re-put in information, but she didn't because 1, you're fucking stupid. And then 2, you don't know what you're doing. And then 3, you're lying. You're lying. Because this judge even allows her to continue to redo. Even though we did judicial notice, he allows her to go past the last the judgment date, which you shouldn't be able to because that's what the judicial notice is for. But I think at some point he asked my attorney if that's okay. And we agreed. We said, you know what? It's not going to hurt us. We have nothing to hide. Bitch, what do you got? And all she proved is that she was continuing to stalk. Let's keep watching, guys. We got about 35 more minutes. Keep tapping the screen. Let's see if we can get to 25,000.
can my client be granted a brief window of time to answer her after she's had a chance to
Well, you get to cross-examine.
cross the line?
Yeah. All right.
All right.
All right, Ms. Mons, before you go any farther, do you have any questions for Ms. Dillard, Mr. Dillard, or you just want to get into what you want to tell me?
There's ongoing, are there perjury charges? There's ongoing criminal charges for this case. I can't speak much on that though.
Get into this. Absolutely.
Go ahead. I'm listening to you. You have the floor of all the things you've been written down.
Okay. The evidence that I am going to show shows that everything went beyond speech online and went into real world interference.
Show me.
So if you turn in the booklet, October 15th, for instance, this refutes his claim that I was the one who needed to be escorted
I don't have an
out.
October 15th. I got a 12th, 13th, and a 14th.
So October 10th, this is,
October 10th I got.
yeah, October 10th. He said that I said, fuck off and destroy you, and that they needed to be escorted to their car for security reasons. On October 15th, Mr. Dillard went on TikTok Live and quote said that I got angry and I needed to be walked up to my car first, which is actually what happened because I was the one who brought forth the harassment injunction. So they did walk me out. The other picture behind it, Exhibit A, is him doing a celebratory jump shot outside that courthouse, which would show that security did not walk him out. We can skip past B, C, and head over to D. This is affidavits from two people who have both been recording. They saw that there was a pattern in behavior and they were fearful because of the number of people involved.
Hold on, y'all.
Previously, so
Y'all can't see this. Y'all can't see this. I really want to show you. Hold on. I have 3 different folders like this. Now I have 4 because we were with Tracy. I want to show you what she submitted. Oh, actually, hold on. Hold on. I gotta move the screen real quick. Hold on. I have it digitally. There we go. Baze, what date was that?
You just sent it to me yesterday.
I did.
Yeah, go ahead and send messages.
Wait, sent. Sorry, guys, my computer's slowing down. Sent. You said I sent it to you yesterday, love.
Yeah.
From my personal.
Let me see.
Oh, no, here it is. I see. Okay, perfect. Got it here. So this is what was submitted to the courts, guys. This is 52 pages. She submitted 52 pages. So right now what she's reading is this. So I wanted to show you guys this is because she has screenshots, right? So when she's going Exhibit A, Exhibit B, these are the exhibits that she's going over that we're watching. But here's the gag. When you go down, she was supposed to leave me alone January 24th. Why does she have exhibits from March? Why does she have exhibits from February? Why is she on my page after she was told by the courts to leave me alone? This is February 18th. Let me show you February 18th. Mind you, this is her evidence. This is not me This is me literally the day that the court said, leave him the fuck alone. How do you know this if you were given a stalking injunction?
And Carlos, this was after you said in court that you blocked her.
Yes. So how does she have any of this? How does she have any? And when I say it's months. Then she's stalking my friends. Then she's just stalking. Right? So when she's explaining this, guys, there were 52 pages total. I just want to show you 52 pages of her stalking. She even wrote down in one of these, yes, I went to a rage room on the 24th to get out some anger. Bitch knew about that. How can you know about something? And she said, she put, this is her evidence. How would you know about this? You have a stalking injunction. You should know nothing about what I'm doing. You should know nothing about what, alive on 3/19. I didn't have a gag order. And when they started going after each other and I went on that live, I didn't have a gag order. I still don't have a gag order. How are you watching? And do you guys also see that she crops out who's watching and how she's watching? That's not going to help you. And it didn't help you in court. And it won't help you in the civil court either. Let's go back. Where were we at? Baze, where's that thing at? Uh-oh. There it is. I found it.
Record, and were sending me what he was saying about me. If you also look at Exhibit D, this is me having him blocked. I've always had him blocked. He hasn't blocked me. I have him blocked on my phone. I have him blocked on all 3 of his social media accounts.
So how do you see my shit?
Okay.
The next transcripts, and the transcripts are just aids to go along with the evidence. On September 29th, on a TikTok live, after he got served with our previous harassment injunction, he said, quote, "I never heard this bitch to leave me alone." If you go to the next screenshot, that is August 25th, me asking him via text before I blocked him to please leave me alone. So even a month after me texting him.
Mind you guys, that wasn't an hour harassment injunction. She tried to get a falsified harassment injunction, which was denied. I left her, like, we both, I actually, she didn't leave me alone. She made hundreds of videos. I then got one and sought out one for myself after December when they started ramping this up. It's no hour. Babes, you were denied an injunction back in October because that judge told you in October that you were lying.
He's claiming he never heard me tell him to leave him alone.
Okay.
Wait. What did this bitch just say? She's never heard me tell him to leave him alone.
Heard me tell him to leave him alone.
Okay.
So I never heard myself tell this bitch to leave me alone.
The 14th was another one of his. That shows on the 14th, or the claims from the 14th. Mr. Dillard, can I ask him a question?
You had your chance.
Oh,
Now's
okay.
your time, turn to testify.
Okay. This just shows that he continuously went live talking about me. This is him going live on October 10th and again on October 24th. He played the entire courtroom, how you can get the tapes from the court.
Sure did, and I'm doing it today.
Played the entire court on live for people, mocking and laughing at me. So that's screenshots of those 2 days. And those were, again, sent to me by those.
Oh, did she ask if she could speak to me?
Because, again,
Yeah, you had your chance.
His claim on the 12th that he was celebrating a friend's birthday party.
That was Lady Snow.
And I was the one who interjected myself on that live. That is untrue. If you look at
Lady Snow, that's your birthday party?
Say what?
Were you and I live first? Or that she's talking about your birthday party right now. When we went on live on your birthday, like the 2 days before your party last year, when we went on live and Jacob and everybody was there, she's claiming that she was there first. But didn't we both go up at the same time or relatively the same time?
Yeah.
And then didn't I say, hey, there's already an ongoing case you lost, but I'm still willing just to work this out and just leave me the fuck alone.
Right.
So she's bringing that up.
12th, evidence exhibit F, excuse me. This shows that me, a woman named Olivia, and his friend, who was the birthday girl, was on that live. He did not join until approximately 22 minutes into the live.
Woo!
So he wasn't even there. So that claim is inaccurate. If the next page is just a transcripts where if you read at the bottom, he quote says, I'm not in fear for my life. I'm not in fear for my life from you. Speaking to me, essentially, saying that he would never go get a harassment injunction against me, that's just wrong because he's not in fear for his life.
I wasn't then until you kept stalking after that.
And that is just a screenshot of the live that he held on October 15th. His claim on 12/13 that I instructed my followers and gave them his personal address. I have never once posted Mr. Dillard's full address, but in my
full address. Okay, I like that. I like that. How you use that language.
Appeal to my injunction. I actually did show the courts where he posted our previous, I don't know if the courts have this, but he posted my entire, the Maricopa County Justice Courts, Arcadia Bentmore, that ruling. He posted it in somebody's comment section, and when you click it open, my full address showed twice.
So guess what, love? When you open up a fucking public case, all the shit is public information. Everything that we have filed is public information. This is why you shouldn't be fucking aimlessly filing court paperwork. It becomes public information.
People could see my full address, but I have never, ever showed Mr. Dillard's full address like that. I've never instructed anyone to do anything. In fact, if you look at Exhibit G, these are from September 29th. This is Mr. Dillard actually showing his own address on his live. When I served him that first harassment injunction, he went online.
Is this not Darvo? Deny, accuse, reverse victim. So I'm the one that stalks myself. This is insane.
Showing it and actually showed his address. Again, if we go to the transcript, G, this is from our court date, January 23rd, with the judge asked him, quote, so you have social media videos or accounts that show yourself holding a gun? And Karlos says, never, I never once ever. And the judge says, holding it or whatever, cocking it. And Karlos says, no, never. If you turn the page.
Also, when aren't I allowed as a legal American to hold my concealed weapons license or any type of weapon in my state? I'm not a felon. So this whole thing goes back to racism. Y'all know how she kept saying shoot in the last court date. In the last court, she was like, the judge said he never said anything about a gun. He never said anything about shoot. He said he would defend himself. She has this obsession with black men and gun violence. I've never said anything about a pew-pew. I've never said anything about shoot. This has all been imagined in her head. All of this has been imagined in her head.
She wishes she was hood. I think that's one thing. She wishes she was like, even though she's biracial, she wishes she was raised in the hood by black people because that's the only inclination I get.
No, I think it's deeper than that. I think that she understands that I live in a red state. She also understands that I am part of Black Gun Matters and I'm part of Black organizations that teaches Black and queer, brown and Black women how to defend themselves using their Second Amendment right. And I think that she was trying to weaponize the disparagement of Black men with pew-pews against the court system. But here's the gag. I don't have any felonies, so I don't know why she keeps bringing up pew-pews, or if I put a pew-pew in a video, if I didn't. Girl, I have whole training courses on YouTube with pew-pews. I'm allowed to have a pew-pew, so I don't know why she keeps bringing that up. The only conclusion I can see is that she's trying to relate me as a, quote, dangerous Black man.
Is Mr. Dillard holding a 9mm, and the caption says, love this billfold. I have my 9mm, and it says, make sure you know your Second Amendment rights and carry laws in your state. The next transcript is from a live he did, again, talking about me on March 4th, so after court. And he is claiming that he never showed anything. But if you turn again, there is a picture of him holding a clip, a magazine clip. I do have the full video, unfortunately, it's on that thumb drive, of Mr. Dillard
Wait.
out of his safe.
This is important. I'm going to show you guys how delirious this bitch truly is. What exhibit did she say that was, y'all? She gave us an exhibit. What exhibit was that? That was an exhibit. 20?
I can't keep track.
Hold on. So she's saying that I had a pew pew in my hand, right? And she said that I displayed it, and she's saying that this is current. This is something that has happened currently. This is since October 2025.
I think she's talking about that live that you did where old dude came in talking about how gangsta he was. And I was like, real G's don't talk shit. Like, they don't come on the internet
No,
stunting.
she posted a video of it. It was when I was doing a gun training video when I was teaching people gun safety. So that was from 2022. Let me see it. The timestamp is here.
Carlos, was it the live where you were talking about like things to do or teach your like black kid if they get pulled over by the cops? Was it like one of those lives? Because you used to talk about that particularly on your advocacy lives.
It was during one of those exact lives where I went too far. Let me go back to what did she say was? If you go back to the previous, there has to be a caption. If you're looking to be sued, okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm finding it. That's the wand. Did she not provide it? I swear to God, she provided it. Maybe it's further down. Babe, don't you remember her providing a screenshot of a video? No, I don't have a gag order. Okay, that's not that one. Didn't she put a screenshot of a video that I took from 2022? And guys, wait, just to show you, this is what she provided the courts. This is what a stalker does. She's been watching. She provided this every single live I've done. I don't even know how do you fucking get this.
She probably has an external hard drive where she just keeps your shit.
She's been collecting stuff since 2022. Even when I'm doing TikTok shop stuff, when I was doing my little wand stuff, she did that. Okay, I can't find it, but I'm going to post it when I do find it. Because in one of these, she does have a video from me from 2022 acting like that is current. Oops, sorry guys. I got too many damn windows open. Hold on. There we go. Let me close this out. Oop, close that out. Here we go.
And cocking it. You couldn't see him cock it, but you could hear him cocking it, and then he showed the clip online. The next screen grab is from 2023. This is that incident that was being spoken about where he is accusing me of having people come to his home, except that is him reusing the exact same video clip. And the story back then in 2023 was that it was the fourth break-in this year. Yes, we caught him. He was running from the police because he beat up his mom and his baby mama. But now he's blaming it on a Craigslist ad, saying that we posted a Craigslist ad for a free TV. And he's blaming me for that somehow. In court, he said that I was putting his family and himself in danger, and yet I had nothing to do with that. March 25th, him and his husband posted a video talking about gun holsters. You can see the clips. Recently, my family has been threatened by way too many individuals, and then it's him with a gun. There was some question about the term unalive. In the threat towards me, Mr. Dillard said that he would unalive me because that is not normal everyday speech. In my injunction, I put shoot because to me, with all these times that he has shown weapons, I used the incorrect word. And so I said shoot, and when I should have just put it directly as unalive, because the moderators on TikTok, it's to keep it from your video from going down. The next transcript is Mr. Dillard saying, I've made mistakes. But the one thing I never done is say that I was going to shoot anyone.
Nope. You said that you agree with the last court date, and you said that judge sat there and told you that wording was wrong. You lied. It wasn't, oh, he just said unalive. No, you said that I plan to shoot you. You said shoot. You confirmed it with the judge. You confirmed it with my attorney. You just keep lying. She just keeps lying. Y'all see how she's trying to now play like, oh, well, I didn't really mean shoot. I said shoot. But then now why are you talking about guns like 2 paragraphs ago? She thinks she's smarter than the court system. She thinks she's smarter than the court system. She just said that I was using a weapon and I had a clip and I was throwing threats. And then all of a sudden she's like, oh, he didn't say anything about shoot, but we just watched her on my previous court case say that I threatened to shoot her. We have Tracy's, and this is why also y'all are both being sued now, because you are both lying. Because Tracy has a video saying that I've threatened to shoot her. So let's get it. I'm going to unalive her. So let's get it straight here.
Obviously, TikTok speak for gun. Never mentioned a pew pew. Never mentioned unaliving anyone, which does not go against the actual evidence. Again, Exhibit G shows me receiving a message saying something's uploading, but he just threatened to unalive you if he saw you in public. And this is from the person who is recording. So they were watching it live.
Who? And that's what you're getting sued for, love. Who?
Happened, but I was on the phone with somebody and couldn't address it. And then that is the actual December 12th screenshot that he had another one of my mutuals on the background of his live because he had a disagreement with them. December 12th transcript. This is from earlier that same day that he threatened me. I wanted to show how it went from him laughing to threatening me earlier in that day. So previous in that day, he was saying, I'll be honest, I watched every single video that she makes. Some of them are hilarious. The other one you got me on, I even made a response video. So he is saying, I did say that, you got me there. So he is admitting that these are his own words that I am showing. The longer transcript, I've bullet pointed where the threats happened. He started off saying that if anyone came to his home, he was going to blame me for a dead body, a dead person in his backyard. He's going to tell the court it's Rebecca Mons. He went on to say that we live exactly 17 miles away. Mr. Dillard has been to my current residence. I have never been to his current residence. I obviously know the address because I needed it for the injunctions. If you continue on with those, it goes into his roommate who is in court with us today, threatening to come to my home. And Karlos says an ass beating is only a misdemeanor. And we can handle a misdemeanor or two. An ass whooping is only a misdemeanor. So it goes into a threat. And it continues on. He talks about that clip of the kid jumping over his fence and how he tried in the video, the kid was running away and Mr. Dillard went to shoot him as he ran away and his gun jammed, which you can see on the caption of that. It says, make sure to get your pew-pews checked because his jammed when he needed it. But I don't think the law allows you to shoot somebody in the back. Then it goes on to the threat. The last page of that one is, he says, outspoken, listen to me. If you come to me in person, you will also be unalived. If you come to me in person, outspoken, even if I see you out, I'm going to take that as a threat because of what you've done.
Who is outspoken?
Me. It's my username online.
Keep going.
You live in my city. I'm telling you to leave me alone. This is dangerous. We're now in a dangerous territory. If I see your face, I'm immediately calling the police for help because you've done nothing but harass and harm my family. And if there is no police that can help me, if you approach me, baby, be ready. And I did take that. Many people, including Tracy, everyone took
Pause. You lied. Sorry, guys, I had to run from my kitchen. She just lied again. Because did we all not just agree at the beginning of this court hearing that what was it called? A judicial notice. We all took judicial notice that everything that was said in that last court hearing was the truth and it was evident in the facts. That's not what she just said in the last court hearing, is it? Was it, Carpuzzi?
No, you said that if the cops did not show up, you would have no other option but to defend yourself.
But what did she say in the original petition? She said if he saw me, he would shoot me. That was her claim. The judge went over it. We can look at it. We can watch it right now. It's on my pages. Go to look at she specifically said, he said, once he sees me in public, he will shoot me. The judge had to have a whole conversation with her about how that wasn't factual. Guys, go look at my last post. I posted part of that in that judgment. So she's lying. She just lied to this judge saying, well, he said that she said it correctly this time because she learned. So what she's doing, she's changing her statement, but you cannot change a statement in an injunction. You have to stick with the same statement that you stuck with when you originally placed that injunction. She's lying. She's lying. I'm going to ask some people up. She's lying. And this is blatant at this point. It's blatant. And it's almost disrespectful. It's almost disrespectful how blatantly.
Hey,
How blatantly she's lying.
before all of this jibber jabber she just did, she literally told the judge he never told me to leave him alone. And then her last statement was, the video says, outspoken, leave me alone. Like, is perjury not a thing in Arizona? Because she literally contradicted.
He's currently under investigation. That's all I can say.
At the top of this rant, it was, he never told me to leave him alone. And then within her closing of this rant, or the pausing, it says, on the live, outspoken, leave me alone. What?
Sell that designer back to get yourself some food.
Let's continue. Mute up, y'all. Mute up.
Escalation that got us to that point. February 3rd transcript. He says, I never mentioned a gun. I never mentioned a pew-pew. I just said I would unalive you. How do you know the method? So I would like to know, how do you plan to unalive somebody? If we skip to which would be December 14th. December 14th. This is, he was saying that the years of harassment from me apparently caused him to have a suicidal attempt the very next day after he threatened to unalive me. But he also texted Jenny pretty much the same message. He sent her this message. If you notice, well, now we know another one of his fake accounts. So Jenny originally had him blocked, and he used a backup account, this mama dear of 5 kids, to send her that message blaming her for his suicide attempt. But then if you skip to evidence J, he went on to send me a text message from his husband's phone. And mind you, again, I had them both blocked on phones. So if you notice, it says Siri found a contact, Chris. So they sent me a message from a phone number I didn't know, and blamed me for his suicide attempt.
And when was this Exhibit J sent?
Exhibit J, that would have been sent the same day as he sent the mom dear of 5 kids. And I do have some evidence that was not when I prepared these packets today for court that I would like to give you. When I submitted this into evidence to get my hearing today, one of the affidavits was from Jenny. This morning, Karlos sent Jenny a message Can I?
Show it to Mr. Judd first.
Can I object to this on scope?
I'm sorry?
Can I object to this as it exceeds the scope of this hearing?
Sorry.
Well, the hearing, she asked for the hearing to say that things were much more mutual than apparently the original hearing found. That's what she's trying to say is it wasn't just me, it was him also, and there was no harassment because we were both going at it. That sounds like what she's saying. So I'm going to find it's within the scope of what she wanted to bring to the court based on your representation that Judge Driggs said you got to come up with more.
Though it occurred outside of after the events of the petition, not before.
Well, if she's saying she violated the petition, you probably want it in.
This all happened after everything that she just spoke of, Your Honor.
Let your attorney handle it. That's what you're paying for.
So this is a
She's saying she contacted.
This is a very important part of the court case. This is where this all gets really dangerous. If she submits this evidence that she says that she has, and these contacts that she says that she has, these contacts are considered third-party contact. Now, I cannot discuss any ongoing police investigations, but what I can discuss is the basic understanding of the law. So when we did judicial notice, and this is why you guys shouldn't be doing this by yourself. Get an attorney. Y'all saw me get an attorney. Get an attorney if this ever happens to you, because shit like this is where you will get wrapped up because people don't know the law and they lie. So she took judicial notice saying that she agreed to everything that was said in the previous court case. So that means that anything else, like I said previously, needs to be without a doubt new evidence that has not already been asked and answered, right? So that also means that if she's providing new evidence, we don't know where she's getting this evidence. My attorney just objected saying, hey, we don't want to submit that into evidence because honestly, we didn't know what she was going to say. I knew what she was going to say. I tapped him. I said, bitch, I ain't done nothing. Because he looked at me. I said, bitch, I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing. I've been talking about my stalker. I've been talking about protecting yourself. And then this is when the judge says, hold on, you might want to allow this in because if she has evidence that self-incriminalizes her, she cannot take the fifth because she has agreed to place it into evidence. This is why you're a stupid bitch. She agrees to place her own evidence in stalking me into evidence.
Your client, after the injunction was issued, you probably wanted in. Because that is relevant. I don't know that. That may be.
Right there. I've never contacted him after the court hearing. But that also said on that original petition, third party contact.
I contacted Mr. Dillard.
Okay, I don't know what it says.
Yeah, I did. Oh, can I?
Well, Mr. Judd gets to look at it first before I do.
No, this is Mr. Dillard reaching out to Jenny.
Okay.
One of the affidavits that was in here.
Okay. All right.
He reached out to her.
I want to see it. I'm going to get it all in here.
No.
Let's see.
Okay. How many exhibits do you got? 2K.
The K is just additional exhibits.
All right, then I'll make this one L.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So basically what that is
all right, let me.
Is it just me or does it sound like she thinks this is like a group project? Like, bitch, this is court. This is not something that, KK, yeah. No, this is not a group project. This is court.
Sure.
Just how you're just so excited for this. Mind you, I ain't said a word unless the judge or my attorney asked me.
Okay. Keep going.
Mr. Dillard has stated on our November, it was in this petition for my appeal for my hearing. Let's see. So on November 12th, Mr. Dillard, that live that he claims he was on and I intervened, which we have now seen from evidence that I was on that live first.
I was on that live first.
The multiple people that were on there that day, one had said, her name's Allie, she had said, quote, she has made 100 videos of you, but most of them are just recordings of yourself. If you stop saying...
Didn't she just say that she didn't make no videos of Didn't this bitch in the last... Oh, listen, never mind.
Things, would she not have things to say? And Karlos says, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Wait, let's listen to that back again. Hold on. So it's once again my fault that they are stalking me. She said her friend Allie.
Mr. Dillard has stated on our November, it was in this petition for my appeal for my hearing. Let's see. So on November 12th, Mr. Dillard, that live that he claims he was on and I intervened, which we have now seen from evidence that I was on that live first. The multiple people that were on there that day, one had said, her name's Allie, she had said, quote, she has made 100 videos of you, but most of them are just recordings of yourself. If you stop saying things, would she not have things to say? And Karlos says, I agree with you. I agree with you. It needs to just stop. I'm responding to videos, and she is responding to videos. Olivia, her videos are only things that you are saying. It is just things you are saying. She's not talking about you. And Karlos says, oh no, I have said all those things. Everything she is about to play, I said it and I stand by it. I have said all of that. Everything that she is about to say, I said it.
Doesn't mean you can stalk me.
He knows that every video that I posted were
doesn't mean that you can stalk me.
Words about me.
Doesn't mean that you can stalk me.
Okay.
He goes,
and it wasn't about you.
Y'all were not stalking me. You wouldn't see my lives. And Olivia says, it's public. It's not stalking. And I said, they are public. And Olivia again said, it's public.
This sounds like some middle school shit.
And he goes on to say, I'm not denying, this is in regards to the cancer. He says, I'm not denying that. I said that she has stage 1 bullshit-toma. It's funny to me. It's not about the cancer. It's about her. It's about her. And then I did have a recording to play. The context of that is on there. He says, quote, you're a loser, bitch. You lost your son. You lost your birth parents. You even lost your titties.
Wait, the fact that this is on court record, like, I would never.
Is that Judge keeping a straight face?
You lost your parents, you lost your son, and you lost your titties. I did say that. I apologize about the titties part. I did apologize, but everything else I don't. But on a record, like, this is really on record. Like, this is public record. Like, come on now, let's be serious.
There's been a lot of stuff that has been done to me that I just essentially was playing back his own words, that he admits that, yes, they are my own words. Everything she's playing, I am just saying.
Gotcha.
So, and all the people, the affidavits and everything, the people were watching this happen. They've watched it happen for at least 5 years. In all of this, he also put my name, part of my appeal was at the very end. I unfortunately filed it incorrectly, but it did get into the court. He put me on an injunction. He had an issue with another party a Mr. Thomas Bishop. That will be the first statement on that letterhead that you see in the folder.
All right. Now, hold on.
Injunction.
Y'all remember that they said I was lying about that when I had gotten my injunction against Mr. Thomas McCormick. Now, Miss Rebecca Mons, if you had a stalking injunction against me, if you weren't allowed to be within 500 feet of me, not follow me or stalk me or surveil me on social media or personally, how would you ever know what I have going on with another individual over 2,600 miles away in a court order? I didn't put you on an injunction. You literally filed paperwork. Let's go look at this paperwork. She filed paperwork with the judge in defense of Thomas McCormick. This is after she was told by the judge and the court to leave me alone. Here it is right here. Here's the minute entry. The court is in receipt of a filing from a non-party Rebecca Mons. This filing was filed dated March 6th, so that's several weeks after her injunction to tell her leave me alone. Rebecca Mons is not a party in this injunction. That's really important because the only time that she can contact me is if she's in a party of the injunction or if she's a party of a legal consequence. She is not. We've already won. You cannot do this shit. You cannot keep harassing me. You cannot keep surveilling me. So they denied her motion because she was not a non-participating member. So she went and told on herself that she was trying to surveil me, and she put in a court order through the same court that told her to leave me alone. If you're not a stupid bitch, I don't know what else the fuck you are. I don't know what else the fuck you are. How do you file an order to something that literally said don't do it?
Mr. Dillard wrote that I was a coworker and a close personal friend of Mr. Bishop.
We're getting off of what you've been accused of. So let's move on.
So, I mean, that's pretty much all I have is just, yeah. And then the additional evidence is just them. Mr. Dillard had multiple people posting my mugshots that had nothing to do with this case here today. Mm-hmm. The person who actually went and found the things for him, Lioness Queen's sister Tiff, she said down here, Utah will give you any information you pay for. I am originally from Utah. She is at the very top of these exhibits, Lioness Queen's sister Tiff, of my background that they were posting it online.
Okay.
So having people say that I'm not allowed to talk about him, which, yeah, but I also don't need people.
Okay. We're only here for one thing, is you're challenging the injunction he has against you. Mr. Judd, any quick questions for Ms. Mons?
Yeah. Why did you post how to find Mr. Dillard's address online?
That was not necessary. I don't agree that that is telling people how to find it. It is a public business that Mr. Dillard readily speaks on, that he has a business, Dillard Management, Dillard Media. And when I needed to fill out my injunction originally back in September, the same person who is recording for me, that was worried and did the recordings.
Okay. Next question.
Found it.
But you said in that post, his address is published publicly due to him registering a business license and using a P.O. box. Why would you say that?
It says, and not using a P.O. box.
Yeah, but why would you say that? You haven't answered the question as to why.
Because Mr. Dillard
you're trying to accomplish by saying.
Because Mr. Dillard kept making the claim that I knew where he lived and I was giving people out his address.
Next question. I'm pushing this along.
Okay, understood.
I've got people waiting for me.
Why isn't Judge Driggs here?
You're asking me?
No, I'm asking Ms. Noms.
How would she know why Judge Driggs is not here?
Because the person who may have given Judge Driggs cause for recusal was someone who made a threat that Ms.
I have not seen a motion to recuse, and the reason she is not here is irrelevant.
Okay.
I know why she's not here. It has nothing to do with this case.
Understood.
All right. So right there, let me and my legal team know exactly what the fuck was going on, which is why I can't say nothing.
Tried to intervene on a case of a person who made death threats against Mr. Dillard.
I did, because that was that. Yes, that is this right here, because I was put on as a coworker and close personal friend of Mr. Bishop.
So then, do you think it's unjustifiable for Mr. Dillard to be receiving death threats?
I did not. That has nothing to do with me.
Is that one of them listed on your petition?
No, it's not listed on the
petition. Move on. That's the only thing I can consider. I can't consider anything that's not listed on the petition in my decision.
And this right here is...
Ma'am, I'm talking to Mr. Judd. Next question.
Okay. I apologize, Your Honor. Given the line of inquiry that and the arguments raised by Ms. Gnomes, I'm trying to address them, but I'm not sure how far to follow our scope.
Can I ask a question of Tracy?
I'm going to get to Tracy. She is still there. I see her.
Okay.
We gonna get to Tracy.
I did not ask Tracy to make the video.
Boom. Pause. Now, this is the second time on record that I have that you say that you did not ask that girl. So, Tracy, this is why you have a judgment against you right now. You went out of your way without this woman because you said your friend. So, did you make that all up yourself, Tracy? Because this is what she's claiming. You've made this all up yourself, Tracy. This is what she's claiming. Did y'all hear that several times now? Tracy, you said that your friend was being threatened. And here's how she got you in a conundrum, Tracy. You never said her name in your video. You never said her name in the video. So that could, and her defense is going to be when I try to sue her, I don't know what friend Tracy was talking about. We all knew because of this case. But Tracy, she threw you under the bus then and she's throwing you under the bus now. She's going to say she didn't tell you. You made that all up. And you're going to be the main person to take this all. You're going to get, it's open and shut. You make these claims. And then, so unless you can produce a person who is going through cancer, who is an adoptee and a Black woman, unless you can produce a person, you've just lied on me. Well, it was all a lie. But now the person that you say you were defending has said now 3 times in court that she did not ask you to make that video. So good luck defending that in your next court case, Tracy. Like I said, I only hit when I actually can hit. And I told you weeks ago that she was going to throw you under the bus. And then after they threw you under the bus and Olivia threw you under the bus, babes, guess what? You're the only Black woman left in adoptee talk, really. They will always throw you under the bus. But now this is your problem and you're going to owe me $10,000.
Karlos, you begged her to reach out on live too to solve this without going to court, and we all told her to do it, and she still didn't.
That's when I had an olive branch, Dr. Shy. I don't got an olive branch now.
I know, and you don't need to, but I want people to remember.
I said, hey, because when she got thrown under the bus by all of them, I said, I know what it feels like, and instead of dogpiling you, I'm gonna extend you an olive branch. Tell what they've been doing to not only me, to other people, and now also you. She refused. So now, as you can see, Tracy, and Tracy was there in the court. She heard her throw her. And here's the thing, Tracy was there in court virtually. So she heard her throw her under the bus. What Tracy, I don't think, has a frontal lobe capability to do is understand the consequences of this. But she does now. You do now. You made a video saying that I was going to murder someone. That is the definition of slander and defamation. And this person said that she never said that and she never told you to make that video.
Knowledge of.
Okay, you answered the question.
She had no
Next
knowledge.
Okay, comment on the video?
I'm sorry, I did not understand you, sir.
I'm sorry. Did you comment on the video?
I did.
And in the comment, did you include Mr. Dillard's different handles and profiles?
Handles, yes.
Okay. And you were aware, just based on seeing the video, that there were 44,000 likes and 4,200 comments on this video? Or excuse me, I apologize, 2,600 comments.
I do not control comments.
But you could, you understood that it was it stirred, it stirred people and moved
It
people.
wasn't my video.
But
Would you please just answer his question? Thank you. Next question.
What did you hope to accomplish by posting Mr. Dillard's handles and profiles on this video?
At the time, it was that this escalated past on internet speak to real world. I was in fear. I am still in fear of Mr. Dillard.
Is it your position that if Mr. Dillard harassed you, you were justified in harassing him?
No, I wasn't harassing him. I was posting back his own words as he is admitted to.
You said his own words, you did not say his handles. Why did you post his handles?
I've already answered that.
No, you haven't. Answer his question.
I posted the handles because I was in fear for my life. It went past real world. It went past internet to real world interference.
How does posting his handles on a video like this make you any safer if that's why you did it?
It puts eyes on me. As Mr. Dillard stated, we live 17 miles away. He said if he sees me in public.
Eyes on you or eyes on him? Because you didn't post your information, you posted his information.
It's still eyes on me either way is how I saw it.
Okay. You argued earlier that the videos that you included in your profile were his words. Were they full videos that included all applicable context that you'd posted?
No, his lives would go 6 and 7 hours.
Okay. And so were they more than 5 minutes? Were the average video more or less than 5 minutes long?
No.
So less?
Less.
Okay. You alleged that he intended to murder you, right?
I am alleging that he said in his own words that if he sees me out in public, he will see me as a threat.
Okay.
Which would lead to me being unalived.
But you're skipping over a major component there. What did he say he would do before you approached?
He said that he would call the police, but if they were not available, he also went on to say, baby, be ready.
If you do what?
If I approach him, which I would have no reason to approach Mr. Dillard.
And so would it follow that if you do not approach him, would that still apply?
I would hope not.
And so then do you believe that it might be a little bit inflammatory for him to lay out those conditions and then to skip over them and allege that he just flat out intends to kill you?
Well, according to February 3rd, when he said, I just said I would unalive you, how do you know what method?
That's not my question. My question was based on the actual words that were said on that day, and you just answered that you would not approach him. And even if you did, he had said he'd call police first. And so my question is, would you agree with me that it is inflammatory to skip over those conditions and say that he had a plan to kill you?
I do not, because I can see the escalation from threatening to come to my home to get a misdemeanor to kick my ass. And then we're escalating to why are we even talking about unaliving anyone?
No further questions, Your Honor.
What would Tracy tell me that you have not already told me? I don't need to hear the same thing over and over.
Right. She's the one who made the video. Mr. Dillard claims that I colluded with her and we made this together to do this to...
And you're saying you didn't?
I did not.
I believe you. Tracy, I still see you there. I don't think we're going to need your testimony. I've heard enough. Okay.
All right, wait. Hold on. Pause. So, we've just confirmed and concluded that, Tracy, this legal action that I just filed against you today, you did this according to your friend under penalty and perjury. You did this all on your own. You did this all with your own understanding. You did this all with all the acknowledgments while you were there, knowing that he's going to uphold this. Oh, guys, he upheld this. I don't know. Can we finish? Hold on.
This is middle school stuff on steroids.
Yep.
And I'm talking to both of you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The only thing I'm deciding today is whether the injunction against harassment that was granted to Mr. Dillard against you, Ms. Mons, stays in effect or not. That's the total sum of what I decide today. Now, I will tell you that apparently as of January 23rd, when you had the hearing with Judge Driggs, she said you didn't have enough for your request for an injunction.
Correct.
If he's done anything since January 23rd, you can ask for another hearing.
I've been prepping it.
And you may want to do that.
You could
this
try
protective order will remain in place. Don't have any contact with him. This is worse than Facebook.
Yes, it is.
In my packet that I did provide to the court, I have done exactly what she asked me, which was to remove all videos.
I got you.
I've done exactly
I'm not
what
here
I did.
considering whether
You did it after you got told to do it.
Against him. I'm the only thing in front of me today, and the only thing I'm deciding is what he has against you remains in place. Period. End of story. Thank you.
Period. End of story. Denied, babes. You still have an injunction against you until January of next year. So, guys, now we can tune in. Here, let me put my background back on. If you guys want to give your 2 cents, we have an open panel. Thoughts? What do y'all think? Go ahead.
I can't believe how many times she said unalived in a court hearing.
As someone currently in an outpatient therapy program, and I was in a psychiatric hospital this time last week, bitches are crazy. Like, you really never know who is struggling with their mental health. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Rebecca Mons, I don't like you. In fact, I hate you. I still wish you good mental health, because mentally well people don't do shit like that.
How many times, she's just lying.
What I have in my head from the last court case is that judge is going, you lied on this document. And then Rebecca, she just kept going, right, yep, right.
So Rebecca's one thing, but I wanted to focus on Tracy. So with this impending, Carpuzzi, you got to come back in 10 minutes. They got you. Or come back on Claire. What are y'all's positions on how Tracy stands after hearing what Outspoken said about her and how she didn't take any legal responsibility? In the court of law, you're under oath. We all saw us raise our right hand. So she said it the last 3 court dates. She now said at the last court date, she did not ask this girl to make this video. So Tracy, did you just make that all up? Thoughts?
At this point, I think that basically
I know
Rebecca.
Tracy didn't make it all up. I already know she didn't. But they're
I
throwing
mean,
her under the bus.
if in my opinion, I think Rebecca's just trying to cover her ass because she probably did ask Tracy that, but Tracy's not gonna look good in court because it's under oath.
Well, here's the thing. I know that she asked Tracy that because she used to ask me and Carpuzzi and you things like that when we were trying to help me talk to this lady who was talking to a toaster. Everything that we went through in the last 3 years, she asked us to defend her, and we did because we felt bad and she was a mutual, right? So I know exactly how she operates. She went to that girl. And she said, "Hey, you need to make this video," and she was dark skinned, so she knew it would go over better. Now, Tracy, you got some things to do. If you have evidence to show that she asked you, then you need to provide that evidence because not only will that perjure her, that also will help you in your lawsuit, babe. Kels, what's up?
I believe they deserve everything that they're going to get. But because I know how the internet works, especially for people who look like me, for people who look like Tracy, she is going to receive a level of sympathy and the woe is me, I'm the victim of this, that is going to disgust me. That's why I'm no longer a girl's girl, or I don't align myself with any of that, because everything that Voldemort has done and now Tracy is going to have to experience, these are their own repercussions, and no one will take accountability for their repercussions because they are the trifecta of black women: adoptee, unattractive, overweight. Oh, and she's a single mother. So on top of that, and poor. So she's going to receive a level of sympathy of, oh, I didn't know it was this serious, or how dare he come at her. When I went through those comments, if y'all haven't watched the original Schmurder video, go through those comments. They're so disgusting. But the level of support that she will receive because she's black, ugly, because of her demographic and how women are going to wrap around her is just going to be disgusting, as if you haven't been the victim and target of all of these things the entire time.
And there's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is sue her.
Yeah, but it's still going to look bad on you because she is the trifecta of all of the things. How dare he come from a poor black single mom who's a survivor of the things and has poor
Because
and
I
has
gave you
the
an olive
kids.
branch. I gave you an olive branch, and I gave you several months to take the video down. I gave you several months to squash it. Even in the last live where I spoke to you, I said, "Tracy, I got no problem with you. I understand why you tried to defend your friend, but your friend lied to you." That is all on record.
But the non accountability women are not going to see that. They don't care. It's just going to be, the man is being mean to her after this woman literally lied on you, and now your brown peanut butter skin curly hair friend has thrown you under the bus in not one, not two, but 3 courtrooms, and said she had nothing to do with any of that. But she is using this as a basis of suing you and putting injunctions on you. But she didn't tell you to say none, didn't tell Tracy to do none of that, because the world would have not known about any of that if Tracy didn't make the video. That
Which
would have
is
just been
why the liability lies on her, ultimately. Regardless of how, here's the thing. I'm not disagreeing with you, Kels, but there's nothing I can do about those hoteps. There's nothing I can do. Just like there's nothing I can do about all the adoptees and all of my clients and all the people who left when I said I didn't.
But it's not going to be the hoteps, and that's the thing. It's not going to be the hoteps.
If you just blatantly believe someone because they're black, you're a hotep, in my opinion.
No, the fem cells it's going to be the fem cells that's going to be the problem. And you know, her fem cell backend is the most dangerous creature in the world. White bored women.
Literally, Kels, none of that has to do With the fact of the matter, she has 30 days to respond to a $10,000 lawsuit. She
And
either comes with some evidence that she did not do this, or she comes up with that money, or she meets me and my legal team and we come to an understanding. Those are your options.
but she's not smart enough to do any of those things. She's going to do what most people in her situation does to anything important. She's going to pretend as if it doesn't happen, going to push it in the drawer and like, so what he going to do? I ain't got no money.
Then
I ain't got no money.
I will then go after. There's three things I can do. I can then go after your Social Security. If you have any Social Security, I can't go after your children's Social Security, but if you get any tax income, that is considered income. Any type of income that you get, rather it be child support, tax returns, I can get. And if you have none of that, I will put a $10,000 lien on your credit for the next 20 years. You won't be able to rent a house, rent an apartment, rent a motherfucking rental car without paying me first. I'm not playing with you. And I still have a little bit of room in my heart. You can pay these legal fees, and it's only a couple $100 right now, girl. It's only a couple hundred right now. Pay these legal fees I've already paid. Make your redaction, make your retraction, make your apology, and we can move forward. Or we're going full-fledged. These are the options that are on the table right now.
And I believe, and I hate that it's going to cost you another nickel, dime, or a quarter, but all of them should be prosecuted, sued into oblivion. To at least be the new, what's that girl name? Brene? Be the new Brene. Or Korean, or whatever the one is to sue the girl for $1 million for playing with her. Because at this point, points need to be taken. Because y'all can't keep playing with people and their lives and their livelihoods and their names because you don't have one.
Yeah. And I shared earlier that my husband was laid off. Now, y'all said a couple weeks ago that y'all were going to go after his job. We are also investigating that, but it stands that I have multiple videos and evidence of you guys threatening not only my life, my livelihood, my reputation, my husband's livelihood. You guys specifically said that you wanted to watch us both suffer and me burn. These are not things you can just say online. Yes, my husband was laid off a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. My close friends now. Bitch, we've been working through it. Unlike y'all, I don't run to the internet with all my fucking problems and put up a GoFundMe. I hustle through it. Why do you think I've been having all these fucking clients? Bitch, I had to go back to work myself harder than I was before, which is why I now have 6 new clients for Dillard Management. So I did my job as my husband's spouse, and I've supported us. He's looking for a new VP position. We're not too worried. It's actually going to be more beneficial because once he gets his new position, he has a lot of interviews laid out for the next couple weeks. So we're cool financially. But what I can't do anymore is have people waste my money, my time, my emotions, and then ruin opportunities for me because I lost several speaking engagements, which would have given me thousands of dollars. This was all a set-up plan. You will be held accountable. Rebecca Mons, you're number 2. Who's number 3? Y'all will just have to guess.
So as far as this whole situation and stuff, like how are you like doing like mentally?
I'm not doing great, but I have enough support team around me, and just like at the end of the day, there's nothing I can do about it. Y'all saw what happened. What could I do to stop that? There's nothing you can do.
Right.
Devin, see, there's nothing you can do. You just take it. I just took it. I knew what the plan was. I told y'all by summer we will have some motion, and here's the motion. And even $10,000, y'all, that's not a whole lot of money to me. We make almost over $250,000 a year. So 10,000 is really not a whole lot, but it is something for her. And she just needs to understand that you cannot do this. And you have these people, y'all heard her. Y'all heard her friend throw her under the bus several times. So love, if she didn't ask you to make that video, why did you make it like that? If we were to believe Rebecca Mons, why would Tracy Hughes make that video? If we were to believe Rebecca Mons, if she never asked her, if she never said anything about it, if they never conversed about it, why would Tracy Hughes make that video? Does anybody have an answer?
Probably because she miserable.
Yeah, it's okay, Carpuzzi. Give it a couple more minutes. Dr. Shy. Now, and then y'all love how they just threw everybody's name in that bitch. Where's Tiffany? Somebody go tag Tiff.
What's up? We gonna talk about the list we were on?
Yeah, girl. Listen, I'm telling these people don't know. And there are lists. There are lists. There are the word you just I don't know if that was a couple days ago or yesterday. There are lists, there are people's names and the way they go in and they like make certain things in the comment section. That is so true. That is so
Yeah,
true. And I was just like, how? Because certain videos, even with the videos that were going viral, I would have videos about vacation and the search would be Karlos Dillard dangerous. I was like, how the fuck is this the search?
yeah. You're talking about the video I made the other day about how they'll make group chats and then take people's videos, send it to the group chat so that they can click the link and then manufacture the search bar. Yes. They literally will put things into the search bar to make it say crazy stuff.
Yes. I listen. Also, guys, there's a documentary coming out. This may or may not be part of the documentary.
Oh,
don't we love a good true crime?
Okay, period. With the documentary.
Don't we love a good true? Is this not a true crime story?
I mean, it is though.
They tried it. My friend, did y'all ever honestly when y'all first saw that video? You can tell me. You be honest. Before I even say anything, when you first saw Tracy's video, what's the first thing that y'all thought?
I thought that lady was crazy and that she was mentally insane.
I honestly knew it had gone full cult mode at that point. I was like, oh, they have a demon to go after. They think is you.
I woke up that morning and because if you're never going viral like that, your phone's hot, especially if you have your notifications on. So I woke up and you wear masks and I have my notification, the sound off, but I always keep the phone on because I have some people who can get through my do not disturb. So I woke up and my phone was literally hot to my touch and I was like, ooh, this is going to be a good day or a bad day. And it was a bad day. There were thousands of DMs, thousands of ats, just thousands of go unalive yourself. You're not worthy. How dare you? And you know the thing that really I'm really upset about is that no one in that original video knew who she was talking about. She never tagged her. She never added her. You would think when someone's defending a friend, when did they put their ad above them so they can easily be found to get support? Why didn't Tracy ever tag her anywhere? Why was outspoken in the comments talking about hey, I'm the friend, it's me? Why was that?
The goal wasn't support. It was to get you dead.
Yes. Because if you're truly trying to get support for your friend, why did you not tag her at all? Why would you not make an easy place for her to build her following or for her to get financial support if this truly was true? Because that never was the goal. The goal was to get me unalived. And they knew that, and Outspoken said, he has guns. He believes in the Second Amendment. He's had people go to their house. Were those all not sleight of hand warnings to people and also invitations to people?
Dog whistles, yeah.
Thank you. Those are called dog whistles. They were dog whistling the entire time. Where are they all now? You've all seen, and this is now why I place it back in the public. I place it back in the public's hand. If you guys are going to claim to be advocates, if you're going to claim to love or support adoptees or just anyone, you saw it with your own eyes. You've seen this case go from beginning to end. You've seen all of this. It's up to y'all now to be where are y'all at? Y'all saw all of those adoptees raise their hands and say, I harmed them, which I didn't harm them. I might have cussed a couple of them out, but harm, far from it. But are we going to continue to allow a Black person just to be able to prove themselves over and over and over and over and over without a benefit of a doubt to four exactly white judges? Every single time I walked into that courthouse, I was the only Black person in that room, phenotypically.
Damn. That's a lot. And I feel like it's unfortunate too because as many people that have, experienced the foster care system or been adopted and things like that. And I feel like it just puts a bad name already on the negative stigma, how people view, the foster care system and people that, were adopted and stuff like that. And it's not a good example for the people, the ones that are currently in the foster care system. Like, that's
I
just
agree. I agree. And it also alienates and it also criminalizes an adoptee and foster care advocate who truly did not do any of those horrendous things. But now this is another thing that people can say to say, hey, this is why we don't have people with lived experience. And they directly tried to harm the conferences and the organizations I was working with. They strategically literally, like, I can start talking about it a little bit now because it's already filed. The level suit is filed. They went and bullied certain speakers to stay off the stage. And they say, because two of the organizations who that got named in the court case, they kept me on. They said, Carlos, we understand what's going on. You didn't break any laws. You haven't broken any rules here. They bullied other Black people on the panels and at the organizations who were speaking to step down. 3 of them stepped down. That directly caused thousands of dollars of loss, not only for the organizations, but for everyone involved. And then that also, just take the money out of it. These conferences and organizations are set up for people to learn from lived experiences, to share ideas. So and then some of these, one was like I was going to an elementary school to talk to 5th graders about how they can write a book about their experience. What did? They went and harassed the middle school.
Wow. That's sick because
These
there's
kids don't have that access to that resource that they could have. There might have been a child in foster care in that class that
exactly
was just holding on to hear that you can do it too.
Exactly. Or at the damn school, and it's just like it's messed up because now it seems like, this could possibly ruin it for the people that are coming up, trying to get into those type of spaces, because that's what I'm trying to get into.
But the issue is, as you guys will even see and as you've already seen, so let's talk about it. Ms. Tracy Hughes has seen the negative aspects of a large platform. So a few weeks ago, Adoptee Talk turned against her as well, the same way they turned against me. I don't know if y'all saw that, but Olivia Benson then turned against her, called her Black children nappy-headed hoes. This is a white woman, mind you. Yes.
What? I had no idea about this because I have them all blocked.
Comment section or panel. Can anybody confirm what I am saying?
I'm not surprised
Ladies,
about Olivia,
can you confirm what I'm saying as truth or false? Did Olivia Benson call Tracy's children's hair nappy? She did. I have the video.
That name does she have a big following on TikTok? Because I don't know why that name sounds.
Because you come across her. She used to, and she went months and months and months just hating me and making posts about me, and like doing this whole thing about how she had toaster privilege. So if you're in adoption world, you know her, but I think she either deleted her account or it got banned. I'm not sure. And so here's the thing.
I don't know if I've seen that video, whatever it is that you're talking about. That name does sound familiar though.
So here's the funny part. Tracy Hughes defended Olivia Benson, who was adopted by Black people, but is white, not phenotypically white. She's just white. She fought me, said I wasn't born in Detroit. They said I lied about my whole book. They said I made up all my foster care experiences. Y'all stop me when I'm lying. They said, Olivia specifically said that I wasn't born in Detroit. She was more hood and Black than me.
Wait, what?
Said something about toaster privilege at one point, I think.
Yes. She said she had toaster privilege because white privilege doesn't exist. If white privilege exists, so does toaster privilege, just because she has a toaster. So if she owns a toaster, she has toaster privilege. And then once she called Tracy's son a nappy-headed hoe, Tracy made this video about like the adoptees are so harmed and they harm each other. They're all powerful, but she tries to do this whole like astrologist type shit, but pretty much says, hey, these people are coming after me and it's unfair. And I went live that day, and Dr. Try, you were there because you were just talking about it earlier. I was like, hey, Tracy, see, that is happening to you too. If you want to talk about it, I'm here for you. All you got to do is make that nice retraction. Because you're wrong.
That's crazy. So she's over here saying that you're lying about being from Detroit and all this other type of stuff. Like, who's going out of their way to do stuff like that?
Usually the people doing the accusing.
They said I wasn't SA'd. They went and spoke to my adoptive mother, who was also my abuser. They posted it. What else did they do, guys? Like, I stopped looking at the shit. I know Dr. Shar, you was sending me some stuff.
But like, that's crossing the line right there.
Oh, no. When I say they went in, they went in. And then the final top was they had Thomas the Villain Bishop, who had 1.1 million followers. He decided just to start going after me. So we had to handle that legally as well.
Well, I hope you get money from every last one of these mofos.
Oh, we will. Because they did it all online. This is not alleged actions. These are all recorded actions that were done on lives, on videos, and knowingly, even after several judges said, hey, that's not true.
Right. And how were they, how were they able to go to your adopted mother and talk and get this information? Like, what the hell?
I don't know what information they got. All I know, they said that Thomas the Villain said that he talked to my adopted mother. The bitch, her name is Deborah Gummer. In my book, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably from the book, and then it doesn't take much anymore, honestly, if you're crazy enough.
That's wow.
There was a point where if I asked someone in Facebook groups to look up Karlos's mom's name, they could find screenshots of her very publicly like saying negative things about Karlos, and I would send them right to Karlos.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I got file after file after file. I just haven't sued her because, this at the end of the day, she's still my adopted mother, and I'm really waiting for that Supreme Court. I'm waiting for something big. I'm not just gonna sue you for money. I want my birth certificate back. So I'm just collecting data. That's a long game. Long game. That's been years. I've been collecting evidence. I want to know, because since where's LA? Where is Disney Pixar? Where is
Sarah?
Rebecca Mons can't speak to me, so I see why she's not here.
I invited Connor, but he didn't respond to the message. He just opened the message.
Where are all of these adoptees? Y'all saw all of those adoptees raise their hands, right? And may say, Karlos Dillard was dangerous. Look up hashtag Karlos Dillard is dangerous. There's a bunch of white adoptees raising their hands saying I'm dangerous.
Where they at?
Where are they at? Where are they? Oh, I know where y'all are. Y'all about to get sued. Every single one of you. LA. Nobody wants to see my bouncy hair or quirky outfit. I'm going to wear my bouncy hair and quirky outfit to court with you.
She's so homophobic.
Yes. And none of this is a threat. So don't take this as a threat. This is a promise that you're all being sued to the best of my abilities.
I want to know where Taylor is, because Taylor is a practicing social worker who decided to, out of nowhere, make a video about you.
Well, hey, listen. I hope you're still practicing for right now. She's low on my list because if I didn't see, I haven't even seen the video, so I don't even know. That's the
We
thing.
were mutuals, and then I saw her start a video with "This is how Karlos has impacted me," and I just hit the block button. I'm like,
impacted? Okay, go ahead. If somebody got Taylor's video, please send it to me. I ain't seen it.
She may have deleted it, but I think it was at a point, Karlos, where I was like, if I send this to him, it's not helping. It's just adding more fuel to the fire.
Because there was a point that there was too many videos.
Yeah. There was a point where it was, if Toya was the filter.
Toya, Z, Chris, we had filters. we had filters of people just being like, okay, well, and even like my husband was looking through every single day. He was looking up my hashtag and my name to see what people were saying. So I don't know if I don't think I saw Taylor's video. But honestly, I don't care because I don't know. So how could I attack the bitch I don't know?
Dr. Shy, Taylor is the petite fellow envelopian who
wasn't she on my platform and like on my podcast?
Yeah.
What's her name? Her real name?
Very unmemorable.
But no, because you know what it was? In the video, she was talking about how you mistreated allegedly, because I don't remember the situation because it was not my white person business, but it was between you and that Haitian adoptee Saskia.
I did nothing to that bitch, but tell her that she was dumb. But okay.
Because in the video, Taylor kept referring to Saskia as a little girl. I'm like, why are you calling a grown black woman a little girl?
Here's the thing. Every single person that says I've done something to them, I've probably cussed them out and told them they're stupid bitches. That's my opinion. That's not harm to you. I need you to go to a doctor or a psychiatrist or at least a preacher and talk through your feelings. A person saying, I don't like you, bitch, is not being like, that's not the end of the world. Y'all should not be doing 13 Reasons Why and raising up a hand. Somebody find me Taylor's video. I want to see that. Because you know what? Like I said, I'm coming after every single one of you for $10,000. So if I can get 10, that's 100 grand. That's an easy 100 grand. Go ahead, pay for my life for the next 2 years.
But going back to that feelings part, in what Outspoken was saying in that video we were watching, she clearly cares about what her feelings are, not what fact and law. Like at one point,
I thought.
Like when your lawyer brings up, okay, well then why do you get to share his address? Isn't that more targeted towards him? No, it's still targeted towards me. No, it's not.
I wanted eyes on me. What? Did you pick that up? Everything was about her. It was all about her. About what she wanted, what she thought. And my thing is, we've heard it now 4 times from judges. These were all lies. Where are they? Why is this community silent? We all know why. But be silent if you want. The people...
You know who...
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, you know who she reminds me of? I don't want this to get clipped. You know the woman who killed Selena? The singer? Yeah. That's who she reminds me of.
We've made that reference before.
Oh, okay. Great. Not just me.
She moved here for me.
I know.
If you know the lore, she moved here for me, and she will swear up and down that she didn't. She moved here to harass me. She asked to live with me. I said no. We helped her get into an apartment, which even got me even included into her fucking housing shit. Because my husband helped her. That's how they even know what he does for work. Do you see how this is all connected? Are y'all seeing the dots? Are the dots connecting for y'all? Because they really didn't connect for me until after the shit happened to me. I was like, nigga, did you not see the dots?
That's how it goes, Carlos. Don't worry.
Like, I spent weeks to months being hard on myself, being like, you are smart. Like, you understand patterns. How did you not see this? And it was emotional manipulation. It was people understanding what my exact passions were. It was a person understood that I cared for Black women. I cared for adoptees. I cared for dogs. Did you guys also see how she literally curated her life that looks very similar to mine? Down to our homes, she went to the same builder. Did y'all notice that?
Creepy.
Same doggy door, same cabinet. It's the same builder. She has a mini version of my old apartment or my old townhome.
Okay, I gotta ask that $6,000. Sorry.
What'd you say?
Sorry, I can't even say it without laughing. That $6,000 car she's financing. Is that any like old version of any cars that you've owned recently?
Wait, 6-7 what?
The $6,000 car that she's financing.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
For my financial investigation, she's almost had it. She's almost paid off. So she will own it soon. And yes, that's about the only asset she got. So if I get a
I'm sorry,
2000,
that's my
if I start
favorite
whipping, if I start whipping around in a 2006 Ford Focus.
Wait, point of clarification, because I've been poor, but I've never been dumb and poor. Is that a bad financial decision to finance a $6,000 car?
It is when it's a 2005.
It is when it's a
Okay.
2005.
Just checking.
If it was like a 2015 Honda with high miles, possibly you could get away with that. But why would you why would you put payments on a 2005 Ford Focus in 2013, like bitch, or like 2023?
20-year-old car.
Yeah, it's not going to change. Yeah, that's a bad financial decision. Bad financial decision. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I think so. I don't know what's going to happen. Either they're going to stay quiet or they're going to get real loud. What do y'all think is going to happen?
They ain't gonna get loud. They're too
They need to pay the money.
financially unstable.
I think they're gonna try to have new people make videos that you currently don't have any evidence against.
That's fine. They can say whatever they want, but be easy. Be easy. Because I will let you know, make videos about me. Make sure you tag me. If you don't tag me, it'll be in your search bar. And then you know what I'll do? I'll make sure I post 30 to 70 videos of me on vacation that you all will watch for hundreds of thousands of views. And I'll get paid. And you won't. Did y'all notice how I did that the last viral video? I was just posting. Every 2 to 3 hours, I posted a video, and each video got 500,000 views. I was on the creator fund. I was also doing TikTok shop videos.
Wait, is this the guy? This is the guy that's supposed to be so dangerous?
Rose who the fuck is Rose? Oh, here the thing is, I think I recognize that name because their names are in the evidence. There's a couple of them that are like in there all the time, like Rose, Ann in the City. There's a couple of them that are like always in, but I don't know these people like that. Personally, I love seeing the vacays. Thanks, M. They gonna stay quiet? I don't know, ladies know if they gonna stay quiet. I mean, they legally don't have to. Well, Tracy legally doesn't have to. She can say what she wants. But be easy, because anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. All right.
You know, I think how this really, the judge said this is worse than middle school. But it's so easy to bust kids with what they do because they all record themselves now. And that's exactly what this is. Everyone has you have everything on recording because they're doing all this stuff online.
Because that's the only way that they communicate with each other. It's online. And can you imagine, because we knew the last group had DMs. I'm waiting for somebody to flip. I'm waiting for somebody that has the Easter egg of screenshot conversations, so I know one of them do. And just like any other thing, because y'all remember, there is a criminal investigation going on that is across state lines. So that whole thing, I have no control over. I know as much as y'all do. Actually, I know a little bit more, but I know as much as y'all do. This is not going to go well for any of y'all. If you made statements, if you backed a person, if there is evidence connecting you to a person that made unaliving threats, all of these things are being, and I told you guys months ago, the FBI was, didn't I say that? The FBI is involved. The police here are involved, and the sheriff over in another state is involved. We have police agencies involved. And I told y'all months ago that, hey, that part, out of my hands. I can only control the injunctions in these lawsuits. I believe that there are going to be several people going to jail within the ending of the year. That's just my personal beliefs. I don't have any information to lean towards that, but I just believe that in my spirit because of just the blatant evidence. The blatant evidence. The threats were too much. They were too much. And then some of y'all broke orders. Some of y'all broke orders. And then some of y'all helped people break orders and then went to court and lied about it. Wrote affidavits lying on their behalf. All of that, if you submitted anything, it has been gone through by an investigative team. What'd you say, Carpuzzi? And prove to the judges. Did y'all see that? How is she telling the judge what I was doing in February and March if she was told to leave me alone in January?
I don't say this as a slight against her, even though I don't care for her. I'll watch my tone this time. But I wonder if she's like in a state of mania or manic. And I wonder if she's been there for a while.
Nope, we're not using it as an excuse no more because mania.
I'm not using it as an excuse.
She's not. She's not. Here's the reason why she's not. Because this has been years, Carpuzzi. Years. If you're in mania for years, you need to be locked the fuck up.
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Because you're hurting too many people's lives.
From everything that I have seen and witnessed and seen done to you, and at a much, much lesser extent, because I know that she's made anyway, I don't think she's a safe person. I would not feel safe around her. And I'm allowed to say that.
It's not just that, but where is the outrage? Have I lied once about anything? I have not. I have stood 10 toes down. I have proven myself in court 4 times now in front of y'all. I have gotten judgments for lawsuits and injunctions. Why is it still silence? That's my biggest problem. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. That's why I don't do advocacy no more, really, because I was just like, fuck it. Why help people that, even if when you prove you've done something not wrong, you've proved that you are innocent. You've proved that, hey, these people are lying. And it's not just one judge, not 2 judges, not 3 judges. It's been 4 judges. Going on 5 now with this current lawsuit. But I'm never going to get that because at the end of the day, still nigga. Jay-Z said that. But I think it pisses me off because it was black women that did it. If it was white women, I wouldn't be this upset. Because that's just expected status quo. I think that's what it is. It's the fact that it's black women that really, in the black community, is just sitting there. No one says anything. Well, let's just let Karlos just go through it. And I understand not saying anything as we were going through it. But now that we've seen it time after time after time, y'all over here arguing about Jackie Anna and Juvia's place. These bitches literally tried to unalive me in front of y'all. Stop me when I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. But yeah, that was it, y'all.
I have a question. So, are you gonna be able to continue to do the conferences?
That's depending on the reputation of myself and my character. So as of now, yes, because whenever someone says, oh, he's this, all I have to do is just show them these stalking injunctions in the court paper, and then hopefully this legal action against Tracy Hughes. But even still, some organizations just don't want people with bad publicity, especially if it's that dangerous. So this is why these lawsuits will go through. They have made irreconcilable damage to my career and to my reputation that I can't get back, even if they make a retraction. This is where the lawsuits come in. We're going to try to make some type of financial recuse from the situation, which is not even going to be nearly enough. But yeah, and if you've noticed, this is also why I've taken a back seat on presenting myself as a speaker, and this is why I'm presenting my clients. This is why I'm building my clientele. If people have a problem with me, that's fine. I don't have to be the face. I can just be the brain and the operations behind it. I've already done it for myself, so I can just replicate what I've done for myself for other clients. And that's what I'm focused on now.
Karlos, you know what I'm thinking? I wouldn't be surprised if this whole case is used to be studied later, because, and you've mentioned this in your lives and like with everything, a lot of the laws haven't caught up to the technology in some ways.
Even the
And
judge said that. The judge
you had to
said at the
explain
beginning.
what mutuals meant.
The judge is like, the laws aren't caught up for this. He
Yes.
said that at the beginning.
So I wouldn't be surprised if there's like lawyers, like future lawyers down the road that have to like study this case.
Which is why it's going to be in our documentary. Because the documentary is about us being placed in where we are now. And this is exactly part of it. This is exactly part of it. I was a child that went through 37 foster homes. I survived an abusive adoptive home, and I went on to be an adoption and foster care advocate that helped thousands of children. All I've ever asked to be is left alone. Have I been a perfect human? Absolutely not. Have I said nasty shit to people? Absolutely, I have. I've never said anything that was illegal or threatened anyone illegally, or really in any manner. I've also always only said that I would defend myself and my family. So I'm going to leave that with this because I know I get a little bit lengthy on my lives. Y'all saw it. I'll be posting some clips of said video because y'all know how I be doing my clips. And there's more clips to come because there is more information about this ongoing lawsuits and the other lawsuits that continue. So make sure you guys keep your eye out. Wait, somebody's in my guest request. So make sure you guys keep your eye out. And I'm going to be doing most of the information on the life of Karlos, not on Ward of the State, because I'm trying to keep this more professional. So if you want to see like the day-to-day, the week-to-week, the court cases and all the videos, make sure you go follow my other page, The Life of Karlos. And as always,